All right, are you guys ready for State of Play? I know we are, so let's do it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Residents of Evil. Thank you all so much for joining us for this special live event of Sony's State of Play. Now, there's a lot of games they're going to be showcasing, but one of the largest rumors everybody's talking about, speculating on, is a reveal of Resident Evil 9. Now, will they show it? I hope so. I think we all hope so.
Yeah, for sure.
But, take it with a grain of salt. Keep your expectations in check. We're very excited. We're hoping we see it, but there's a chance it might not be there. There's no confirmation, but that's the exciting thing about this is you never know. Sometimes they do. Yeah. Anything in Resident Evil related at all, I'll be excited. But in general, I'm looking forward to watching it. I got Corey here joining me.
Hello.
And we got the road team that's going to be joining us shortly. Just wanted to say hello, let you guys know what we're doing. We're going to be watching this live as it's going with you guys. So thank you for joining us here at the Residents of Evil to experience State of Play with us. It'll be fun. We're going to be doing our just chatting speculation leading up to the event. Then at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, it starts. We're going to watch that. Then we're going to go through them. And we're going to break it down for, all of our thoughts. And if there's anything Resident Evil, man, we're going to be here for a while. So thank you guys all so much for coming by. Thank you for hitting that like button. Crazy that we're already over 300 likes. Absolutely insane. We appreciate that, guys. Glad you're enjoying this. Buckle up. I hope it's a good one. And over 1,000 people here. Thank you for coming, guys. We do got some support we'll read real quick, and then we'll bring the team in. We got Yova with a $2 super chat, kicking off the super chat tonight. Thank you for that support, Yova.
Sup, JJ, Corey, and Rose Squad. RE9, bring it on.
Dude, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Like I said, anything Resident Evil related at all. Yeah. We got Adam Rhodes, 2 months recruit. Thank you for the continued support, Adam.
Let's go. Cheers, Rose Squad.
Cheers, my friend. Thank you. Proxy One Creations, member for 83 months. Alpha Team, the winning team. Thank you for that incredibly long time support, Proxy. Please, everybody, give it up to Prox for that continued support.
Would it make sense to announce a new RE, especially with TGF starting in 2 days?
I think they've done it before, and I was trying to remember it earlier, and the team can hear me right now, so maybe they'll remember when I bring them in. But I could have swore at one point they showed it at State of Play, and then they went more in depth with it at
I think
TGS.
so too, yeah.
I think that was...
Was it RE4 or...
It was either 4 or Village.
Or Village, it might have been, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember we weren't expecting it, and then it's like, oh, they showed it now, okay. And then they went into it more in depth than Tokyo Game Show.
I could have swore that happened too, maybe not, but...
Might just be Mandela, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that happened before, because I've thought of that. And we got Yova Rods, 3 months recruit. Thank you for the continued support.
Yova says, Resident Evil for life. Much love and support, Ro.
Hey, appreciate that a ton, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Warner, 7 months. Bravo team. That's Corey and Tony's team.
Hell yeah. Warner says, costs us nothing to hit the like. Thumbs crossed for new RE news.
Appreciate that.
Thumbs crossed.
How about this? If we hit 1,000 likes, we'll gift out 5 members. And if we get a reveal of anything Resident Evil related, we'll gift out another 5. So hit that like button. Thank you, guys.
I like it.
We got the gig bell tolls. Welcome to Rose Squad Bravo team, our first member of the night. Thank you for joining the Rose Squad. Spam those custom emojis. You've unlocked them. Let's all welcome the gig bell tolls to the Rose Squad.
Gig.
We got St. Jimmy, member for 28 months. Alpha team, the winning team. Thank you for over 2 years on the winning team.
If we keep saying it's going to happen, it's going to happen. That's nothing but good vibes. RE9 will happen today.
That's true. Fake it till you make it. That's the story of my life, baby.
True.
I'm not even good at Resident Evil games. I just fake it till I make it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's get that hype in the chat, because the more hype, I've been told that the better the chances are it'll be shown.
It's manifesting.
Gary with a £5. Thank you, Gary, for your support.
I hope we get some more Metal Gear Solid 3, and I wonder if Insomniac will show Wolverine or the leaked Venom game.
That would be exciting. I do want to see Wolverine. That looks good.
Yeah.
And I seen the leak on it a while back. Yeah, that'd be exciting. We got JT the Ghost with the $5 super chat. Thank you, JT.
What if they do a 180 on us and reveal a Code Veronica remake?
Dude, I'd probably be more excited for a Code Veronica remake than the reveal of Resident Evil 9. That's just me personally, because I really hope they do it. We got Dort, 20 months, Alpha Team. Thank you for almost 2 years, Dort.
What up, dudes? Happy to be here for the coverage.
Happy to have you here. We got OGRE Freak, 77 months, Alpha Team. Jesus, thank you so much for that long-time support on the winning team. Everybody give it up to OGRE Freak.
I've been away so long, so much life happening. Missed you guys, hoping for a sneak peek or reveal.
Glad to have you back, man. Hope life is going well. Thank you. We got Elkanath Zulith, $2 super chat. Thank you for the support, Elkanath.
Let's go for RE0 or CPX.
Yeah, either one. I mean, 0 would be great, too.
I'd like that. I like 0.
I'd like 0 would be a good one for like a little bit of a remake there. Yeah. Mark Leigh Thomas with a £10 super chat. Thank you for that very generous support, Mark.
Keep up the great work, bros. Mark at Raccoon City Circus.
Oh, my boy Mark. Andy, you know him. You can't hear Andy yet, but you know him. Yeah, thank you so much. Mark, we got your boy Andy here, too. Appreciate that, brother. We got Shadow Plays, member for 5 months. Bravo team, thank you for almost half a year, Shadow.
Member for 5 months. Can't wait for State of Play and hopefully something Resident Evil today.
You know what? That reminds me, if there is nothing Resident Evil, I encourage you all not to be disappointed. They have announced they're already working on the next one. Keep your expectations in check, and maybe we'll just have a fun chat and talk about some of the stuff shown here. Maybe there'll be some other good ones. Again, we can't guarantee there's going to be anything Resident Evil here, but that's what the speculation is right now, so we'll see. I'm hoping for it. Dark Eve, member for 20 months. Alpha team, though, winning team. Thank you for over 2 years.
I was supporting the road team. You stuck with a local haunting cryptid, hoping for a... Oh, you're stuck with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hoping for a Resi announcement today. Be it 9 remake of CV or potentially following up on plans for Outbreak 3.
Oh my God, Outbreak 3 would be incredible. Yeah, that was a good job. We got I agree. Outbreak 3, I would love Outbreak.
That'd be crazy.
Come back. Daffod Brooks, £2 super chat. Thank you, Daffod.
Any news on the Inez actress and maybe an interview?
Yeah, so right now we are aware of who she is, and we have people that we know that have contacted her. It's just she, at the moment, is not interested in, the spotlight. She doesn't want to be. She's got a family. She's private, right? And we respect that. And if she, we have the interviews that we've done, the Let's Plays. If she ever changes her mind and wants to come by,
yep,
the door's always open here at the Residence of Evil.
Yes, sir.
So hopefully one day. And then we got. Bronze bro with a €5. Sorry. Thank you for that.
I'm calling it now. Steve Bernstedt is the villain for RE9.
Oh, that would be wild. He came back.
That would be crazy.
He came back.
Father.
Dubster, 23 months. Bravo team. Thank you for almost 2 years, Dubster. Dudester. Sorry, I can't read today.
I know.
A lot going on, but guys, thank you for coming. Let's bring in the team.
There they are.
All right, guys, we got the road team here. We got right below us, Andy from Biohazard Declassified and the Residence of Evil. Everybody give it up to Andy.
Let's go, gang. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. And below Andy, because we got the what is that called where you get all the family next to each other?
Family tree.
No, we're the... Oh, man, it's... never mind. Below that, we got Tony. Road team member Tony. Give it up to Tony. How's it going, Tony?
How we doing, everybody?
Yeah, and then below Tony, we got road team member Beggy Beg. How's it going, Beggy?
It's going well. Nice to see everyone.
Well, thank you, team, for coming to join us for this discussion. It should be a fun one. I should note, thank you guys so much for that support. Thank you just for being here. We appreciate it.
A reunion.
No, that
family gathering.
The 60s family sitcom where they had like 9...
All in the family.
No, 9 kids. Never mind. Justin.
The Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. We got the Brady Bunch.
The Roast Squad Bunch.
Yeah, the Roast Squad Bunch. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was trying to say. But no, thank you guys for coming by, for the support. If we do get into a conversation or the event begins, we probably won't read that live, but we will come back and read all of the support after. So thank you so much for that. Don't think we're ignoring you. I just want to make sure you know, like, you've got questions for us. If you got thoughts you want to get out there, just put it in and we'll come back and read it right after. So I do want to start with Andy. What are you looking forward to most from this event, with what you may know might be there, what you hope will be there?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely guaranteed to get some Silent Hill 2 coverage. I mean, it's coming out in a couple of weeks, so I would imagine that we're gonna have something on that. I keep hearing about Bloodborne, some sort of Bloodborne remaster. That title seems to be stuck on the PS4 at the moment. So
I've been hearing about that for a while.
Yeah, it's really due a remaster at this point, or at least a refresh or a port. We've definitely got confirmation of Legacy of Kain remastered, because that accidentally got leaked just before we started. Huge shout out to the people who did put that in the chat already. But ultimately, yes, I am hoping for Resident Evil content. It's not uncommon for Resident Evil related games to be announced at State of Play. It happened with Village, if I'm not mistaken. That was at State of Play. Resident Evil 4 remake was also at State of Play. So it's not uncommon. I'm super excited though.
Thank you for clarifying that, Andy. And I agree with almost everything you said there. Silent Hill 2, that's coming out in 2 weeks, like literally 2 weeks from now. I'm getting more excited for that. I really hope Bloober can pull it off. Well, we'll see, and maybe we'll get some more today. All right, Tony, throwing it over to you. What are you excited to see here, and what do you hope to see here?
I just hope to see like actual gameplay and not just cinematic trailers, because unfortunately with a lot of things that are out there these days, that's kind of what we get. We just get a lot of CGI trailers at first, which can be good sometimes, but gameplay kind of goes a long way. Obviously you want to see something Resident Evil related, whether it's RE9 or a remake of Zero or Code Veronica, like everybody else. I'd like to see that. Maybe something on Pragmata, because Capcom announced that like 4 years ago, and there's not really been anything on it since. And just pretty much like any like maybe like some any like I don't know like old series coming back, because I mean Legacy of Kain just got announced, so be nice if Sony actually goes back and kind of brings back some old IPs, because well, let's face it, Sony needs a win right now.
Yeah, that would be nice. Actually, Sony just had a win real quick. I've been playing that new one, the Astrobot.
The Astrobot, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that my son and I, we were obsessed with Mario Odyssey. That was the game him and I played, and ever since then, I've been looking for another game like that. And when I started playing Astrobot, I was like, dude, this game it's really good. Now, for anybody that likes 3D platformers, I'm really enjoying that. But yes, they could probably use some more. Throwing it down now to Beggy Bag Bag. What are you most excited to see here, and what do you hope to see, Beggy?
A couple things. I think everyone else's hopes for a new RE title release. That's always exciting. Remake or 9 or whatever it may be. I'm open to it. But I was also thinking about the announcements that they made on social media, and I was thinking about PSVR titles, and I was thinking about how good the Resident Evil 4 remake on PSVR 2 turned out. That was like the best VR experience I think I've ever had, and we played that together, and that was like, oh my gosh, like the depth of experience is just unrivaled. I've never played a VR experience like that. So if they could do that for 2R, 3R potentially, maybe port over Village, because I'm not sure if Village is over to PSVR 2 yet. It might be. But for the other... but yeah, to see those titles kind of hop over as well, that would be pretty exciting.
Yeah, when you said that, I wasn't even really thinking about that, and it's like, yeah, they did say that there would be more on VR here. Now, I'm thinking Alien Romulus, which I'm excited to see. But if like for me, I never understood why Resident Evil 7 was only PSVR and not PSVR 2. It seems ridiculous with such a small market, and I'm a huge VR fan, right? I love VR. That you would kind of like block people into certain, so you either have to have this headset or this headset, and if you don't have this, you got to go buy that, and that always seemed ridiculous. So at the very least, like a port of Resident Evil 7 and PSVR 2, I think would be absolutely fantastic, and would open up the market for more people to play VR. There always could be something else too, like maybe a mini game or something. But yeah, you're right. I did play 4 in Village in VR, and it was a lot of fun. Like if you like VR, it was something to definitely check out if you're looking for a good horror VR game.
Yeah, especially because I feel VR as a whole is still very experimental. It's still a pretty nascent field in the gaming industry. And I feel that, paying close attention to how folks use certain games as their, to say, like, gateway into VR, I think that really is going to tell companies a lot about what people might or might not want to see in the future. So,
yeah. I definitely agree. Now, I just want to say thank you, everybody that's coming by. We're just going through what we hope to see, what we're looking forward to from this event before we begin. We have 13 minutes left until it officially begins, so thank you guys for coming by, and a massive thank you for over 600 likes already. I think we might hit that 1,000 before we even begin, which is absolutely insane. Appreciate that a ton. Passing over to any of you guys, but what do we know for sure is going to be here? Because honestly, I was kind of going into it a little bit blind. Has anything been confirmed for this state of play?
Legacy of Kain 1 and 2 remastered has almost definitely been confirmed. They accidentally put it on the PS Store and they took it down. So I'm imagining they're going to announce that. Something else that I did forget to mention a little while ago is a Days Gone remastered, which I keep hearing about. Does Days Gone need a remaster? Absolutely not. I'm going to pick it up anyway, though, because that game's absolutely fantastic.
we got it.
I really recommend everybody.
That game's great.
I missed it first time round. I think JJ missed it first time round as well. Playing that game's absolutely unbelievable. It's unfortunately not going to get a sequel. So yeah, if they do re-release Days Gone, please pick it up, because that fucking game was amazing.
Yeah, and we were actually talked about this in our after party. It was the first I heard of it, and we were just discussing, does it need one? Does it not? I mean, at the end of the day, I just recently played through Days Gone for the first time, and I don't know why I missed the boat. I remember wanting to play it. The reviews were a little and then maybe I was busy, but I finally came around to it, and that game was absolutely incredible. And it still looks incredible. So, like, does it? No. But I enjoyed it so much, and for those that haven't got a chance to play it, if it's done well, Maybe it'll like my biggest thing that I would like to see if they do remaster it is a resurgence of attention to it to potentially get that sequel that we've
I want the sequel.
that I've wanted since I played it recently, but that a lot of people have wanted for years.
Right.
Yeah,
they left
I'd
us on
rather
a
a sequel
freaking
than a
cliffhanger.
remaster. Yeah, it's on cliffhanger too, right?
it is, yeah, and there's a lot they could do with that. I've thought quite a bit on this. That world they built is so dense. There's so much to do. Like imagine co-op companion to go through the world with.
Yeah.
More customization. That story of Deacon, that was fantastic. There's so much more they could do in that world. So I don't know. Let us know in the chat if you would like to see a sequel of Days Gone or if you would like to see a remaster. And if they do a remaster, do you think they need to? Do you think it needs it? Let us know. I'm all for, like, if they're not going to do anything and it's either nothing or a remaster, then why not try a remaster and see if it gets that hype back up? Yeah. And also, please, guys, let us know in the chat how those audio levels are coming through with ourselves and the team. We want to make sure right now everything is balanced, that you can hear us all leveled out before the event begins. Looks good on our end. I just want to make sure that everything is going through well. All right, guys. So we've watched quite a few of these state of plays, and we've seen everything. We've seen upsets where we're expecting things. We've seen a lot of indie games, which indie games can be really good. What are you worried about, like, with this one? Are you kind of like, oh, I hope it's not just going to be this, or I hope it's not going to be that, or what are you guys thinking?
I hope that it's, and I don't want to shit on any indie developers or anything like that. We love indie developers. Please send us your keys. No, but seriously, I just hope it's not like there's almost been this trend of like these Legend of Zelda. What's the latest Legend of Zelda? Tears of the Kingdom. Like that look, that color theme, the palette, that sort of game. I keep seeing like that reskinned everywhere. I don't want to keep seeing that, and almost like something else that's dominated these like state of plays is it's kind of like a fantasy. Like fantasy horror, like not fantasy horror, like action fantasy, like Elden Ring, that style. So many games have that style or that theme, and it's like, man, can we get away from this? Can we is there any other thing that we want to go after?
There's some trends going through right now. That's for sure.
Yes, but I just hope it's substantial today. Something is substantial here.
Yeah.
We know, as I said, we know we're going to get something Silent Hill 2 related just because that's coming out in a couple of weeks. And it's a PS5 timed exclusive. Makes total sense for it to be on this show. For some reason, they announced this super late. It literally got announced last night. I don't know why Sony always does this, where they announce state of plays extremely late and give us no time to prepare. So maybe this is a big one, but we'll see.
And one thing while you were talking that I thought of, what about Kojima's new horror game that we got a tease of?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yes,
maybe.
of course.
Is it OD? Yeah, that would be fantastic if we got a little bit more on that. As far as like, and I'm sure the majority of you here are for horror games, and that's one that I would like to see a little bit more on. Me personally, though, like I kind of want to move away from games like Concord, and no offense to anybody who likes Concord, but it just seems like they're just kind of regurgitating that same formula. And I like to see something new or original, something different, something that's not copy paste. And again, I haven't played it. I don't know. I am only on the outside looking in, but obviously it didn't do very well, and I would like something new and fresh. And it's maybe like I don't know. It's difficult to say. But how about you, Tony? What are you worried about? What do you kind of want to stay away from with this event?
Same thing, really. Like, I want them really to start focusing on the IPs that they own. Like, things like go back to like Parappa the Rapper. Let's unveil a new Uncharted game and everything. So something of the sorts where like you got to look back at what PlayStation did all the way back during that PS1, PS2 era. I mean, like give us the Jack and Daxter games again if possible. Like bring these IPs back, because Sony seems to be in that mindset that what's his name, Jim Ryan was in, the guy who used to run Sony America, and he was like, well, why would anybody want to play these old games? They don't control well, they don't look good. We got all these newer games. Why are people asking for the old games? And not to discredit the guy because he was there for like 20 plus years and everything, but they got to understand, it's like, hey, stop chasing trends, take risks again. I know it's more money to take risks in gaming now, but like if you really listen to people, they'll play the games. I mean, Concord was one of the biggest fiascos in gaming history. And from my friends who did get a code from the company, they said, yeah, it was all right. It was just nothing special about it. It just feels like every other game that came before it that did the same thing. So, focus on older IPs, focus on the indies, of course. Indies help out a lot with different things. It gives people the chance to break into the industry. And yeah, just look at the older IPs and start bringing them back and spend some time, make some new ones. I mean, like I said, the Astrobot thing is I know that was like a VR thing first or something like that, like a year or so ago, but just really start putting your focus and your time there, and people will be happy and you'll make your money. And if you make your fans happy, then you'll make money. That's
Well said.
pretty much it.
Well said. Well said. I do agree with like, I would like to see more experimentation, like less playing it safe by the books, appealing the suits. Something fun and interesting. And I see, Max, we need a new Max Payne. Like they did announce they were remaking that. That'd be cool to see here. I that would be cool. A lot of people saying Outbreak, and that always makes me happy. And a Killzone, dude. I used to love Killzone. Yeah. That would be great. And Twisted Metal, of course. Twisted Metal, that would be amazing. So that kind of touches on maybe some newer ideas, but the majority of it is like taking older games and, bringing them back. And there's so many IPs out there that just kind of died when there's so much potential.
And it's crazy, especially when you consider how much money they sank, and not to beat a dead horse in Concord, but the amount of money they sank into Concord, I think it's like $400 million. Like,
ooh.
Why didn't they look at bringing Resistance back or Killzone or like some really great IPs that just have just disappeared?
The old ones didn't sell that well, and all these companies are too afraid. Oh, well, nobody liked them then. Why would we bring them back now? It's like, well, it's called taking a chance, because was the last Killzone was like what, PS3 era or very early PS4?
Killzone Shadow 4, I think. It was like a launch title for PS4. So well over 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember when that was about to rival Halo at one time, and I played it. It was really good.
Killzone was good. It was.
Before I move too far, Beggy, how about you? What are you kind of looking forward to seeing and looking kind of forward to not seeing here?
On those, I don't have too much input, but something I wanted to kind of piggyback off of was kind of the idea that for something to get far, it needs to be a pre-existing established IP. And this need to attach every new project to an IP for it to get traction, or at least have it be very easy to liken it to an existing IP. Say like, this is like Overwatch, we'll market it that way. This is like Resident Evil, we'll market it that way, right? When I see discussions like that, and then when I think of myself and how I actually consume video games, I actually have an extremely narrow breadth of games that I like to consume. I am the person that goes to a similar restaurant, which is like the genre, and then plays the same like 2 or 3 games, which are the same entries, the same like orange chicken with fried rice every time. Like I don't really like venture that far out of like what I do, right? So, and I was thinking back to Shinji Mikami's input in an article, I believe from 2023, it might have been 22, but he was talking about how many games he realistically likes to play and like complete and like and enjoy in a year. And it was like barely over a handful. I think it was like 6 or 7. And I was thinking about myself, and it's even fewer. So I think folks' consumption habits of games are just, they're wildly different, but also with the way that they're marketed, they need some pre-established sort of stream of information that can deliver that to them. And if there's no marketing plan for that, for say indie developers, people that are starting off creating smaller projects, single A or double A, then it's really difficult, Yeah. So phrases like, I know Tony a moment ago was like, take a chance, do this, try to maybe try your hand with this IP from a little bit ago that had potential, but maybe it wasn't at the right time, or maybe people just hadn't had enough eyes on it. I agree, but I also wonder for this next generation, is all we want for them to experience rehashes of what the previous generation of gamers had, but with better, maybe quality of life improvements, remasters, remakes, trying to seriously innovate in this field. I think that's why it's so difficult. That's why I empathize with a lot of these indie devs and smaller devs, because it's easy for me, who only plays like a very, very small breadth of games on a yearly basis, to look at that and be like, oh, that's just like another that's another Zelda. I don't need to play that. I don't like Zelda anyway. There's always like a way to sort of dodge and evade giving it a chance. But where a lot of these newer properties could have potential and they could shine, I feel like, if I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at how other people kind of experience games and decide to try them or not, it's very difficult for them. It's really hard. Everything's just moving so fast. so many games are being developed, and the ones that you hear about at the end of the day or you decide to give a chance are just so minimal.
Yeah, that's true. Because people are comfortable with certain things. You know, it could go either way. You know, we'll see. But right now, I see like obviously everything goes through trends, so we'll kind of see where that plays out. I'd like to see a mix of both, right? I did see Brandon in the chat said Dino Crisis. I didn't even think of that. Could you imagine how mind-blowing? I wouldn't even be mad if there was nothing Resident Evil here. If they showed something Dino Crisis, remaster, remake, whatever.
There's no way.
That would blow my mind, dude. I'd be all
Don't
for
tell
it.
Alex O'Neill.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That man's a
Crisis
generational Dino Crisis hater.
You'd be so mad. Dude, that'd be incredible. Let us know in the chat if you'd be excited for a Dino Crisis reboot or remake, remaster, whatever.
Yeah.
Everything's a remake, remaster these days, but...
You got 2.5 minutes? You want to catch up on
Yeah,
something?
let's catch up on some support. Guys, everybody, thank you so much for coming by. We're about to begin in 2 minutes. We're going to be watching this live with all of you, so thank you for joining us. We're already at 750 likes. Thank you so much for that. If we hit 1,000 likes, we'll gift out 5 members. And if I was told... I was told that if the more likes we get, the better chance of a Resident Evil.
That's
just
true.
kidding. But
It's true.
maybe it's true. I don't
It
know.
happened before.
I'm just kidding. But thank you guys. And please, once it begins, let us know how the audio is. I want to make sure everything's balanced. We're going to catch up on some support. So massive thank you for that. And thank you for coming by. We got the Pimp Limp. Oh, no,
we're on Justin.
Justin with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Justin.
Good to see you guys. Hope to see some Resident Evil 9.
Hey, we all do.
we all do,
We
yeah.
all do. We got Rex Taz Wrights. Rex Tazzy writes, welcome to Row Squad Recruit. Thank you for becoming a member.
Rextasy.
Rextasy writes. Let's all welcome
Hell
Rextasy
yeah.
writes
No.
to the Row Squad. Appreciate that. The Pimp Limp, 27 months recruit. Thank you for over 2 years. We appreciate that. We got Jesse Duel, 57 months. Alpha Team, the winning team. Thank you for the long time support, Jesse. Please, everybody give it up to Jesse.
He says Resident Evil 6 remake reveal time.
Oh, Jesus. We skipped a couple, but we'll go right to that. That's fine.
That one needs it though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Daffin Brooks with a £2. Thank you, Daffin.
Have you guys ever been to a haunted or abandoned mansion?
No, it is something that I would
Go on.
absolutely love to do. You did?
An abandoned one? Didn't you ever go there?
Nope.
That mafia guys?
Oh, yeah, we went there. Yeah.
yeah.
It was cool. It was really cool. I'd love to do an exploration, maybe make the video for the second channel. Thank you for that. We got Gary with a £2. Thank you for your support, Gary.
Bring back Cole and Infamous.
Ooh, Infamous was pretty good. I
I never
remember
played
that game.
Infamous.
Yeah, that's good.
I watched a couple streams.
Somebody also said Prototype, too. I love Prototype. We got
Terror.
Terror Syndrome with a €2. Now we're speedrunning Super
Greeting
Chats.
from
Thank you.
Ireland. Here's hoping to RE9.
Hell yeah, let's go,
Hell yeah.
baby. Get those clovers in the chat. We got Griff, 4 months. Bravo team, thank you for almost half a year.
4 months. So ready for this. Let's go. Roll
Let's
Squad.
do it, baby. King of Horror with a $5 super chat. Thank you, King of Horror.
25% chance we get RE9 today. I'm predicting we get nothing.
Hell, you can't get your
30
hopes
seconds.
let down if you predict nothing. We got Herman Turrington, 33 months.
Everything looks and sound good. Let's go, Ro.
Hell yeah, brother.
Bam.
Thank you. Alpha team, the winning team. Gaz, last one, 40 months recruit. Thank you for the long time support,
Code
guys.
Veronica remake.
Hell yeah.
One more.
Oh, and Brandon Salisbury with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you.
I'm excited to
Let's
see
go,
the next
Brandon.
generation of Resident Evil. What are your predictions?
Ooh, that is a good one. We might actually come back to that one right after this. Thank you so
Here
much
we
for the
go.
support. We will read all of that once this event wraps. We'll go through everything. We'll give our thoughts. We'll break it down. Thank you for coming by. Here we go, guys. Let us know how the audio is.
We got mature.
Mature.
Oh, mature. They said Mitchell.
No, mature.
Wait, how? Wait, do we have it in the chat here?
PlayStation Studios.
Oh, not.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. I got a minute.
Yeah.
You guys, just
Just use it.
yeah,
Let me
rate.
just pull it up.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Well, it's fine. It's all good.
Yeah,
We're
I guess.
professionals.
Whatever.
Helldivers.
And Astrobot.
Democracy in Astrobot. Now, this game I've been playing the hell out of.
Looks good, man.
I love it.
Watch the clip right
Really good. Find me online speedrun levels. Oh, let's go. I didn't even finish it yet. A little choppy. I don't know why it's so choppy. Damn. There we go. There, it's going better now. 4K was a little much.
These are the kind of games that they need to do. Oh, new boxes for us here.
All right, dude. That's more for me to play. I'm all for it. It's what my son and I are playing. He was like, Dad, you want to play that astronaut game? Every day I get home from work, and I'm like, heck yeah, I do. Yeah.
they have the controller out right now to buy, the Astrobot controller on Amazon.
It's a free add-on.
Oh, it's a
Hi
free
everyone,
add-on.
I'm
Awesome.
Nicholas Ducey, the studio head at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to homes all around the world. On behalf of Team Asobi, thank you so much. Now, we still have a few surprises up our sleeves. Today's trailer was a
State
sneak
of
peek
play.
of the DLC
Let's
to
go.
be released later this year at no additional cost. We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the State of Play.
Hit that like button if you're excited for that free DLC for Astrobot. Like,
I'm excited. I don't have a PS5.
No, that's great. Like free DLC is awesome, man. When companies do that.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, dude. VR.
Sackboy, but like a
Right? I was thinking the same thing.
Whoa!
Can you guys hear everything okay? Let me know in the chat.
While I was in the black, I had a dream.
Like that village intro.
There was a monster in the woods.
And
I love that.
Oh shit! This is all clay.
I love that art design.
Yeah, it's like what was it? Like James and the Giant Peach type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. I'll play that with my son who loves Nightmare Before Christmas.
I wonder if this is gonna be one of their VR titles because they did talk about VR.
That'd be sick.
That kind of looks like it. First person.
Thank you.
Doing it nice and clear.
Oh yeah, there it is. VR 2.
Dude,
So,
looks good.
charming little wanderer, where are you off to now?
Fair
And
enough.
so it was
Midnight Walk.
that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight
The Midnight Walk. That's where we're at right now in case you want to pause just to sync up.
Yeah,
Andy.
I'm just, yeah.
Well, 5 seconds.
Let me
that's
know. Let me know when you see Moon Hood, the official Moon Hood logo, and I'll press play.
it. Not yet. Great.
Now.
Now. There it is. I mean, that art style looked fantastic.
Yeah.
I like that. I love
Remember when it
Nightmare Before
happened?
Christmas.
Oh, what is
Whoa.
this?
I remember how I felt.
Whoa.
Father told us to hide when they came to
Fatal
our
Frame?
house.
Whoa, what is this?
They took him away. Mother
Zombie
said I
game.
couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick. But we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed.
Oh,
We were both wrong. They live inside our
What the hell?
dude. All right. Got my attention.
Right. Oh.
Oh, Cole's like.
Whoa. Blood bending. What the fuck?
Interesting.
Oh, you get to lift up with the drone.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Elden Ring meets Kojima's game there.
No, Death Stranding.
Oh, that's
Death Stranding. Yeah.
It looks good, but
Different.
Not my type of game. I don't think. Looks
Right,
like
Jurassic? Yeah, look, yeah, the spot. The spot from
like-
Spider-Man.
God of War kind of
Yeah.
style. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's yeah. It's like
Action
that.
slash, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
The premise looks really good, though.
It's interesting. At first, I thought it was a horror game.
Yeah.
Then I thought it was a
think it
military
is.
game.
Well, I think it's like more action horror though.
Yeah.
Yeah, action horror, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks good though.
Yeah.
Hell is
That's got potential. Hell is
Someone's
us.
calling it a Silent Hill knockoff.
Speak for yourself. Hell is you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Metro.
Oh.
Metro VR.
VR.
Hell yeah.
I see we're still doing the floating hands thing.
Have you seen
I don't mind that. It's good in VR. It's fine.
She's in no state
Breaks
to be
the
wanted
immersion.
out in the metro alone. I need to go after her.
Oh, this looks sick.
This does.
Metro's so good.
Arranged in some
Yeah,
sort of
it is.
ritual. Please, just let
Have you guys played it on the channel?
I streamed it on the Twitch years ago.
Was I with you or no?
I don't think so.
No, I wasn't. I
hearing
played
other
after you
voices on
streamed
the
it.
I really enjoyed Metro.
So there were
The
people there.
latest one, 2033. I think.
Yep, that's 2033.
Or is it Exodus?
Did you not hear any
No, it was
Exodus.
Yana, is that you?
same one I played too.
Yeah.
I'm seeing things. Hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear to prevent something worse.
Oh,
Awakening. I'm all for VR games. They need more. That's okay with me. And that I like Metro, so I'm cool with that.
I love the world they set up.
The world is really good. Yeah, it's depressing.
Yeah.
Bleak. My kind of game.
So, how did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy?
Okay, so everything is just dark and depressing so far, except for
dark
Alpha.
fantasy.
You
Dude.
humans
Literally, that's just what I was saying. Dark fantasy.
Until the whole world
Yeah.
lay in ruins.
What kind of games you were a little worried about seeing here? Who said that?
Andy.
You have been
No one
granted
said it.
another chance in Aurora. It must
A lot
be
of
the
Souls
will
like.
of your
Oh, yeah.
Elden Ring
beloved
type.
mother goddess.
I think it looks pretty
This
cool.
one looks
This is open world.
However,
Or
I still have no trust in your kind.
that
So it's like
multiplayer.
God of War type combat.
That's what
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, kind of.
that Souls like.
In 2018. Ragnarok.
I love Elden Ring. Came with that actually.
Online multiplayer? Oh!
Okay, that's that. Dude. I can get into that.
I know what we're playing on the road Twitch.
There you
Prove
go.
yourself. If you survive this trial,
I'm reading the chat to see what you guys are thinking. Let us know in the chat. Dark
Interesting.
Age
Not bad.
Chronicles.
you might
I don't think anybody guessed
become
that.
one of us.
Pretty good. I mean, if you like those type of games, especially multiplayer is always fun. You know,
With multiplayer, it makes it better.
Yeah.
In my opinion, for sure.
Mhm.
Oh, Pal World. Yeah. I played this like
you got into
I
it.
played like 40 hours when it first came out, and then I'm done with it.
Yeah, you got your fill.
Yeah.
There you go, Pal World. Put those Pokemon in the chat.
Is
It was
this
pretty
Pal
good.
World?
Yeah, it is.
Bro, that's Pikachu, right?
Sure.
Weren't they getting sued?
I don't think there was enough.
There's Pikachu.
Electrobus, bro.
My bad.
It just sounds like one of those mobs where they think every Pokemon is Pikachu.
Pokemon.
Okay, glad you caught on to it.
Pokemon is dead.
Game looks fun. You know, I just never got around to playing it.
It was good. Trust. I think Jesse Gould jumped in with me for a couple hours.
Yeah, get that Pokemon multiplayer going.
With guns.
Pal World.
You know, because like Nintendo's apparently going after them. They're trying to sue them.
I don't think there's
like-
enough though.
'Cause
Right.
It looks like it's a likeness type
That's
thing.
out
And then,
today.
But on
Was it not out on
PS5.
PS5?
Get Pal World on PS5.
Thanks to Pocket Pair for that
It
new
just
look
came
at
out
Pal
today?
World,
Nice.
an incredible open world survival game that's launching today on the PlayStation 5 console. We have a few more games with breaking news today.
Got some Sony hate
Starting
in
with
the
the return
chat.
of two beloved RPGs from the original
Oh, you go,
PlayStation.
Legacy of Kain.
Oh,
Oh, Luna. Whoa.
Oh, there you go.
You serious? Wow.
There you go, Tony.
That's what you wanted. They just didn't do anything with the graphics.
Oh, that's fine. Fuck yeah. You guys, this is classic PS1 shit right here.
Made it
Lunar
widescreen.
Remastered Collection
Hell yeah.
brings together Lunar, the Silver Star Story Complete, and Lunar 2, Eternal Blue Complete, with updated visuals,
Oh, it's so
mode,
dope.
and more.
This is right up Tony's alley.
I'm happy for him.
Fucking anime.
Oh, I love that. There you go.
Oh, this is great. Oh, let's go.
Lunar
Oh, it's a
Remastered
collection too.
comes
Fuck
to
yeah.
PS5 and PS4
Spring
collection.
spring
There you
2025.
go. Little nostalgia
Two
blast.
updates on Teenage
Hey,
Mutant
it's
Ninja
Tony.
Turtles:
Hey,
Shredder's
this is
Revenge.
more Tony. Yeah.
First, the Radical
Yeah, they announced
Reptiles
this yesterday.
DLC,
I saw that,
which adds
yeah.
Mondo Gecko
I'll be getting
and
this
Mona
one.
Lisa
Old
as playable
news.
characters.
Yeah.
And for no extra cost, a remixed in-game
Nice.
soundtrack
Jake
featuring
Kaufman,
some
fuck it,
amazing
let's
guest
go.
composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
Oh, it's available today. Holy shit.
There you go. Get on down the
That's
road
what I'm
quick,
playing.
baby. Take Baggy's spot.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Oh, what is this?
It's the Sonic and Shadow game coming out.
What?
Really? Oh shit.
I might play this.
Yeah.
Wait, unless this is is this a new Shadow game?
I might come over and play this on your PS5.
And yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie.
Wow. Okay.
This update is inspired by scenes from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie and arrives December 12th. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack is included in the digital deluxe edition, which
That could be good or bad. I don't know.
Dude, when was the last time we had like a? When was the last time we had like a movie tie-in game?
Movie tie-in, yeah.
That's
Like
just
I
not
don't
a thing
know
anymore, right?
I've seen them go both
It really
ways.
isn't.
I like that. I like that style. A graphic style. Not that kind of game though.
Yeah.
Hello, State of Play. I'm Sakaguchi, producer of Fantasy and Neo Dimension. 手作りのジオラマを使ったファンタジアンネオディメンジョン150も作りました。
Whoa, that's a cool
そ
art
し
style.
てランダム
We're
エンカウ
getting
ントを貯めて
turn-based
一気に
RPG.
戦ったり
Fucking
ス
finally,
キルの
man.
起動
This is Tony's state of play.
Holy shit.
State of Tony.
Finally got one, dude.
音楽はファイナルファンタジーシリーズで盛り上げてきた
Tony's state of play.
PlayStation 5
Tony's state of play.
They literally like plugged in Tony's brain to this. Was like, let's put up everything he likes.
Yeah.
Yes. That
This
actually
isn't the
looks
real
cool,
state
not
of
gonna
play.
lie.
This is like a chat GPT
We're
generated
just
like
over a month away
Tony-ified
from the
state of
release of
play that
Dragon
we're
Age
making
The
people watch.
Vanguard. Let's check
You know,
in
if
with
there's anything Resident Evil
BioWare
is
and
probably gonna be
Electronic
at the end,
Arts
that's
for an
like a
extended
big
look
hitter.
at a
Oh yeah.
climactic battle.
Oh, yeah.
If there is, it's got to be at the end.
You
been
guys
a
gotta
long
sit
time.
with us through this.
It's been a long time since we got any news on anything.
Well,
Yeah,
if you
it
remember,
has been.
RE4 remake was literally on first.
We've
Like
got
they
word
didn't
from
even
the
waste any
wardens.
time.
Oh,
I was like,
true.
Yeah,
cool.
They
true.
found
That's
Gibbon
true.
A?
I forgot about that.
Not yet, but they found something else
But
worth killing.
I think Village was at
one
the
of
end.
her blighted dragons.
Yeah.
The finale. Oh, these games are like the same.
Rook, you made it.
So this is the new Dragon Age that's coming out?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
We
Yeah,
have
just come on.
unfinished
That's good.
business.
I think it's
with
a new
that dragon.
DLC or a new.
Oh.
Or,
We've tracked it to a ruined
not
tower
sure.
nearby. That lair is a death trap.
The Vault
We need to
Dwellers.
lure her
yeah,
out
sounds
to
like
have
the
a
same thing.
chance.
The blue.
Yeah.
So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Guys, I need you to
Just
summon
you and me
Resident Evil
now.
in the chat.
Right?
Wait, you shut that.
Everyone,
I didn't know you.
get ready.
Wardens! Ready, ballistas!
Yeah, I mean, this is cool and all, but I want to see some actual gameplay.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I know Proxy
Wait for
likes this
it.
series, and Baz does too.
Come on. Come on.
You'll run. Take a look at that break. Damn,
It's
dude.
kind of cute, actually.
It's an ancient being.
And then just the way that it's like built.
It's a god baggy. It's not cute.
Oh, there we go.
Sketchy.
Loving that 30 FPS.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm actually shocked they let me go up to 4K with this stream. They almost never do that.
It's a blue eyes white dragon.
Weird. I could drop it.
This game, Resident Evil 9?
This Resident Evil? Damn, they went all over the
Yes, they're
Doom
taking the Doom approach. They're going medieval.
That's Mia that you're playing as. It's Mia Winters.
Yeah, bro, sorry again, you know, I don't mean to be ignorant, not my type of game, but a lot of these kind of look like the same style. Like every game they
Yeah,
throw.
man. This dark fantasy shit that everybody's
Yeah, like the
on the wave
turn-based.
about the last couple of
Super
years.
popular, yeah.
People are be like, it's not turn-based, you idiot. I know, I get that. I'm just saying, like, I see these kind of games and they all kind of blend together.
People keep buying them, so there must be a market.
Stop hating the RPGs, you loser.
I like RPGs.
I knew it was coming. Yeah, it's
New
more.
chat message.
You losers.
More!
Did I miss anything or is it still the same game?
Same game, bro. That was a different one. That was 4 games ago.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Second dragon!
Karis.
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Bring that first one down.
That's Nemesis.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Remake.
I think I actually like the last one better. Bro, is that voice Lady Dimitrescu?
Yeah, and Maggie.
Maggie.
Capcom.
Oh, this is Capcom?
They said it was Dragon's Dogma.
I think this is BioWare.
Oh, BioWare.
This is Dragon.
Oh,
Dragon Age.
Veilguard.
We just mixed all the names together.
They're all the same.
Interesting
Dragon,
choice.
Veilguard, Inquisition.
Interesting choice to
Oh,
release.
shit.
Oh,
Epic.
oh, Alan Wake.
Remedy.
Oh, it's a DLC.
Oh.
Facility. The lake house. If I had any clue what was waiting for us
Is that Alice?
Maybe. Yeah,
just
sounds like
kept
her.
on driving.
We just shut up real fast. Bro, what if
Did you see
Virgin?
Sam Lake come out of the darkness dancing?
Yeah. What if they're Virgin Control and Alan Wake? Because there was that DLC. I never finished Alan Wake 2. I wish I would have. I still gotta play it.
It's so good. I want to play it again.
Damn.
Dude!
It didn't jump scare me. But that was
The
good.
Lake House.
That
That
was
looked
good.
like Control for a second.
Really?
Wow.
All this shit
really?
coming out in
Yeah.
October. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be fucking broke.
Too much. Thank you for your support in the chat, guys. Oh! The firearm!
Hitman?
I'm pumped for this.
Hitman
I
VR?
already watched a video.
It is?
Yeah. They're redoing it.
Oh,
Because
shit.
the port that they put out was garbage.
Hey, they look like they're keeping a lot of people over VR. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's kind of a thing.
Dude, I was so excited for Hitman VR, and then I played it and it was just so slop. I think they fixed it. Yeah, that's Hitman 3 is one of my favorite games ever, dude. I put so many hours into that game. It's this murder sandbox.
Sandbox, right?
I got issues, you know, so it's perfect.
You just gotta take it out in the game, not the real world.
That's what I do.
Oh shit!
Darts. Dart hog. Looking pretty good, dude.
Oh, nice. December.
I'm gonna be the ultimate assassin.
You're gonna shave your head.
I'm gonna shave my head. Let's go. Dude, I can't wait for their 007 game. I'm super pumped for that too.
There you go, Legacy of Kain.
Know the truth.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I stood with Cain and my brethren.
I know so many people are psyched for this, and I have actually never played this franchise.
Me neither.
Damn. Long.
I've been recommended.
I honestly don't know what this is at all.
It might have just been a demo. I don't remember.
It's just been now in my head when anyone talks about it.
Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
That was PlayStation. Not PlayStation 2.
What madness is this?
Am I so changed?
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
The music is fire, dude.
Yeah.
People are hyped for this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Whoa!
Chad just got wild, dude. Chad just got
Holy shit!
Oh my god, dude. We'll read that right after this. Thank you so much.
The hell did that come from?
Don't fight it, Raziel.
Holy hell, dude. Don't fight. Soul
That's a
Reaver.
massive bomb. Holy shit!
Yeah.
People are pumped for that, dude. Let's go. Chad's blowing up.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2
Maybe we should
Remastered
try
arrives
it.
December
Right?
10th, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the first game's
Playing on the
release.
Switch.
Blow up that chat, guys. Make it break. Whoa.
Games from the original PlayStation era also inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse Games.
Blumhouse Games.
It brings
I think there were a bunch of
atmospheric
games.
polygonal scares to PS5 and PS4 on
That's one of my
October
favorite movies
22nd.
companies, horror movies.
Yeah. Dude, I'm pumped for this. Like those classic nostalgia style PS1 survival horror.
I'm
happy
here. Puppet combo type stuff.
Puppet combo type
Yeah, I
stuff.
love puppet
Thank
combo
you.
games. I'll play
Murder
it.
House.
So happy.
Here's the spotlight.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm around, baby.
Dude, some of the indie survival horror games coming out are fire. Hollow Body was fantastic.
Yeah.
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Agazba.
All right.
I might play this.
This colorful world includes unique creatures, a peculiar cast of characters,
What?
Nothing.
and also allows you to invite other players to visit
What
your
was it
island.
about the bear?
No,
It
it's a
needs
blobfish.
whiskers. Oh.
Towers of Agazba launches into early access this November. Up next,
Those members
Epic
are
Games
flinging
brings a
up, dude.
split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October.
Oh yay, Fortnite.
This game was
Whoa.
not bad. I
This
never
feature
played
enables
Fortnite.
friends
I remember,
and family
yeah.
to
The Lego
explore the
Fortnite was
world
not bad
and
for a
build
survival
villages
crafting
together
game.
It makes
while
sense
playing
in
on
a,
the
like a
same
building
PS5
game.
or
My
PS4.
daughter used to love Fortnite. I think she still plays it all the
And
time. I
another
played it with her. It
Fortnite
wasn't
news.
bad.
The new Fortnite limited
I'm a
edition
dad,
DualSense
so I
never ran
wireless
one run-
controller
Fortnite, but I
arrives
played
later
Lego
this
for-
year,
Yeah, that's
with pre-order
Quite a
starting
bit.
October 3rd.
I don't hate
Can
on
you
it.
explain
Yeah, my
that
kids
to
like
me?
it.
PlayStation blog
Like,
for more
why do
details.
people get Lego versions of anything when the original
Next,
exists?
it's one
That
versus
is
one
true.
person
I'm genuinely
Dynasty
trying to
It's a different
understand.
game. It's a survival
And
crafting
Koei
game.
Tecmo Games
Yeah.
is ready to
It's
share
not
the
a
release
shooter.
date.
PvP.
Let's take
So
a
it's
look.
not like Fortnite?
Fuck Dynasty Warriors. What?
It's like 7 days
Oh,
to die.
hell yeah. This is like one of my favorite franchises of all time.
I played this a ton on PS2.
It's so fun. I actually played it last
This
week
is
on
Samurai
emulator.
Warriors.
Yeah. Me too.
You must adapt to the chaos and find a way
They made a
to
Zelda
survive.
version of this series too, and
Choose your
it was
path
amazing.
wisely. Go forth.
The
I just know there's like
Hyrule
so many
Yeah.
enemies, and I always thought
Yeah.
that was the coolest thing ever. Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
I was
This
like,
one, you
oh,
actually
right.
create a warrior instead of playing one of the historical
That
figures.
is cool.
Tearing down the
It
system
was fun.
without
One
providing
of
an
those games I never
alternative
play on my
is
own, but my
mere
buddy
wanton
had it, and I was like, this
destruction.
looks dope. Sometimes it's how you find the best ones.
Yeah. This might be my highlight. All of these characters, if you follow them through like 1 through 8 of Dynasty Warriors, they're instantly recognizable.
Oh, okay, so they got like,
They've
a
just
one-line.
slightly updated their visuals, but you could tell.
The die has been cast. All that remains is to see this through.
Let's go.
That looks so epic.
It's so cool.
This shit's crazy. I fucking love it.
Yeah, that's wild.
If you just want to feel powerful, then play one of these.
I remember the soundtracks always being amazing.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
they have their banger soundtracks going on. Holy crap, almost 1,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. What's the next one?
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing.
Horizon.
Dark Fantasy.
Burned into my mind.
It's Monster Hunter.
Oh, it's Capcom.
Capcom.
Yep, you're right, Dylan.
Bro, Resident Evil 9 looks weird.
Oh, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
I got a PM to do it
The
now.
Guild gave
Ron.
special assignments
This
to
will
some
probably
of
be
the
long,
other
actually.
units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing. My fur isn't built for this kind of weather. That's causing the water currents to switch.
Man, this looks like the best looking Monster Hunter yet. I mean, in terms like it's a cutscene, but it looks fucking great.
This is its territory, and we're intruders.
I feel like I saw this game like 20 minutes ago.
Again.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Oh, a Dragon Age?
Yeah, man. Or that other game. Fuck, man. This looks pretty.
Monster Hunter's a great game to play when you have friends. By yourself, it's really tough, but
But that's the problem, Tony. I don't have friends, so it doesn't appeal to me.
There you go.
I played a lot of Monster Hunter World. My friends came out. It's great. But the problem is, it's like if your team gets ahead of you, like if you can't get on one night, then you have to play catch up, and it's really a shitty thing.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
Look how it goes.
These are cool.
But like, what this game achieves in its multiplayer is like what Outbreak tried to do years ago. You know, in terms of bringing people together to play, Monster Hunter does that, and that's why Outbreak needs a comeback because this game's
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real.
I knew what you were saying. Now this is a game that if I played with my friends, I guarantee I'd probably get into. I really
should do a Rogue Squad stream mode.
$60.
Yeah, but the row. No, I'm kidding. Tony will buy it for me.
What is that thing? An extinct
Santa T-Bone.
You're a hunter.
Oh, we hit 1,000 likes. Thank you guys. I'm gonna gift out 5 more members. Get those members flying. Yep. Hopefully it lets me.
And we're on Capcom now. Maybe the next one.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
Monster Hunter. Who's excited for Monster Hunter?
A lot of people. Yeah, I thought that was the Horizon remaster right away. First scene.
Okay, that outfit looks dope.
Pirates.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Guild Knight.
To think like nobody knew what this game was when it came out on PS2 and PSP all those years ago. That one 3DS game brought it over to America.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの津本です。本作の発売日が2025年2月28日。世
Andy,
界
can
同
you
日
get
発売
5
に
members
決
for me?
定
It's
いた
not
しまし
letting
た。
me. I'll pay you
本
back.
日より順次予約を開始しますので、ぜひご
It
予約い
didn't
た
let
だ
me
ければ
last
と
time
思います。
either.
プレイステーションストアでご予約いただいた方限定の
I'll get
特
you
典
back.
として、プレイステーション
Yeah, I
5
still
で
can't
ご
do
覧
it
いただ
either.
けるデジタルミニアートブックをご
Yeah,
用意しま
it's
す。
not,
9
doesn't
月
let certain
26
people. I
日
don't
の
know. There's like a
23
glitch
時から
with
は
YouTube.
TGS2024 カプコンオンラインプログラムを放送いたします。それでは引き続きモンスターハンターワイルズの情報にご注目ください。またお会いしましょう。
Yo.
Excited about the remake. Who's in chat?
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I was going to say that earlier.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look at those chompers. Okay, trail spots
Lego
aren't cheap,
Jurassic
so let's get
Park.
Lego
started.
Horizon.
Oh, it is
Hunter
too.
with
Yeah.
a mysterious past.
Alright.
Heroic.
And thank you, Andy, coming through clutch with that Biohazard Declassified 5 gifted. Thank you, Andy. That was us gifting. It wouldn't let me, so I had Andy do it. Thank you, Andy.
This is awesome.
Go the road.
See, this is what I'm talking about, Corey. The same question. Why
Yeah, with this,
is
I mean,
here?
if it's different gameplay, that's the difference. Like, Fortnite's a PvP shooter, you know? Where Fortnite Lego is survival craft.
So they did change the games beyond just the
Lego's money, that's all I know. GameStop people, Lego's money. And,
Yeah. So you're saying like they adapted that style to Fortnite, but it's still Lego, but
it's a different game.
It's a different game.
He's asking why did they do that whole Lego thing? I mean, if they change the game, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't
Hi
like
everyone,
the
I'm
Fortnite,
Kristen
but I like the Lego
Zatani.
one.
We are so excited for everyone to get their hands on LEGO Horizon Adventures when it launches on
Content
November 14th.
communication specialist.
And Aloy has more good news on the horizon.
Good.
All right. Thank you.
Blast it was.
That's Horizon, bro.
Oh.
The same game.
Aloy's
There
original
it is.
adventure, Horizon Zero Dawn, is being remastered for
This
PS5
game's
and
like
PC
what, only
by
5
Gorilla
years
and
old or
Nexus.
something?
I think that was like the first game I got on
includes
PS4.
more than 10
I think I got it
hours
with
of
my
re-recorded
PS4.
conversation mocap
Yeah.
and countless graphical improvements that
Played
bring
a
the
little
game
bit.
to
Is there
the
number
same
2 though?
visual
There
fidelity
was.
as Horizon Forbidden West.
You know, they wouldn't have to remaster so many games if they just had backwards compatibility. Just saying. Just saying.
But then they wouldn't be able to remaster games.
That's true. They could make the 60 again.
This new version of Horizon Zero Dawn will arrive October 31st.
October,
Anyone who owns the original PS4 version of the game will be able to upgrade to the new PS5
Okay,
version
all right,
for
that's not bad.
$9.99.
So you can just go out and buy the game for like 10
Visit
bucks
PlayStation
physically,
blog
and
for
then
more details and watch the full trailer
you can
to
upgrade
see
it
all
with
the
the disc. Okay,
enhancements to
It's a
Aloy's
$10
Epic
upgrade.
Quest.
Yeah,
Freaking
I'm
Last
okay
of Us
with
do
that.
though,
That's
too?
fine.
That's what I thought.
We didn't.
Last of Us did that too.
New content is on the way to the action-packed world.
This
of
game's really
Almost
good.
positive, and
A new
everybody
photo
hated
mode
that.
lets players
did.
set
I
up
liked
the
it.
perfect
Oh,
picture
God, a
with your
photo
choice
mode to
of
this game.
poses,
That's not good.
expressions, and filters.
Wait, that wasn't
okay.
already in it? I thought that was already in it. Like, well, I guess I never tried. But
This is what
Celebrate's
everybody
original
wanted.
soundtrack
Expected.
featuring over 180 songs from the game is
Everybody
available
wants to take
on select
photos and be
streaming
perverted
services
during
starting
this shit.
today.
It's okay.
This game broke Western journalists.
this is legitimately like one of
Because
the
they
most fun
weren't
I've had
hiding
with
anything.
games this year. was that game.
Hey, what?
It was one of the most fun I've had with games that year.
Really?
Like, this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I heard it was good. Stellar Blade, yeah.
Sci-Fi Worlds
The final
Collide
boss is
is a
really
Stellar
hard.
Blade and Nier Automata collaboration.
There
coming
you
to
go.
Stellar Blade
It's
later
only a
this
matter
year.
of time before that happens.
I thought they were the same game.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good to see. Everybody loves Nier.
Now let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation Plus.
Give us your money.
First, your monthly games for October are
Price
WWE
increases.
2K24, Dead Space, and WWE Literature Club Plus.
Oh, Dead Space.
These
That's
will be
kind of cool.
available to all PlayStation Plus members.
That's the only
starting
fucking
October
survival
1st.
horror news I can report tonight. Dead Space
Yeah.
is coming to PS Plus.
Meanwhile, our library of PlayStation classics
Blows
continues
my mind.
to grow,
They got
with
Resident
two more
Evil
fan
1,
favorites
but
from
they
the
don't have
original
2, 3.
PlayStation arriving later this year.
What is it?
Blood Omen: Legacy of Kain and Capcom's
Ooh,
that's cool.
Let's
Naughty
go.
Dog
All
fans
right.
know September
We got some
26th
Dino
is the
Crisis.
last
Get those
of History,
dinos in the
and we're
chat.
celebrating by
We got
adding
Dino
the critically
Crisis.
acclaimed
You gotta buy PlayStation
Neil.
Plus.
Alex and Neil
Yo,
was
Alex
crying
right
last
now
night.
is breathing really heavy, like hands on the keyboard.
Yo, somebody clip that.
That's
The
something. I
raging
always said
tweet.
it's crazy they got director's cut on there, but they don't have any other ones. Like that always blew my mind.
I mean, thank God for GOG.
Yeah, yeah. But for consoles now, you can play Dino Crisis. You just gotta have PlayStation Plus. It's not bad. It's good. Oh shit. Let's still get those dinos in the chat. I mean, that's something. That's it's a step in the right direction. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I'll
Give me
play it
that very
again.
expensive
Play it
controller.
again.
Cool though.
Yeah. I just like the classic style, the gray.
I like that
with the
slate.
colored buttons. Yeah, that's my favorite. Like that white, yeah, it's nice, but it gets so
Did
dirty.
they say when it was going to hit, by the way?
What's that?
Later this month, I think.
I think they said.
Yeah, if I got a new one, which I won't, because it's crazy expensive, but I'd get that gray one, that gray PS1 style one. I think that's
Deal.
sick.
All right, I'm getting that.
Which one? The teal one?
Yep.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark.
Because you like turtles.
We recently
Mark Cerny.
revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family, PS5 Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rate.
It might be the only win we get, guys, so hit that like button for Dino Crisis. I'm just saying.
Developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling
AI,
that combine
Tony.
to
I know
bring
you like AI,
developers
Tony.
closer to realizing their unique vision. We're excited for
Ratchet &
players to get their
19
hands
bro.
on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November. But in the meantime, here's a look at some of the games that are being enhanced for the new console, including a
curious to
few
see
titles that
how-
we're revealing for the very first
how
time today.
Good they look with this
Yeah.
technology.
Someone said
Is
the
it worth
boob
it?
looks so nice.
My PS5, my fat boy PS5 is just fine.
You don't play in
That's
fidelity though, where this one's playing fidelity at 60.
Okay,
That's the only that I've heard about it. Not everything. You know, they got rid of the disk drive, right?
I don't know, man.
That's
Just-
stupid.
These I understand why they do these mid-console up refreshes, but it's just peak consumerism to me.
It is. Like, there's not going to be anything different. Because also, you have to have a TV that handles this shit, too.
True.
You take advantage of the other people.
4K
Yeah,
can be
that's
different.
right.
Metal Gear.
Village.
It's for those that really want the best of the best. And as a PC gamer, I understand. I get it. But just know,
PC, you're good.
yeah.
Basically.
Just know if you want to go console and you want to go the best of the best, it's going to get expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but, like, there's also not that big of a leap in it, you know? Like, it's barely a change.
Yeah. To some it might be big, but it's minimal to us that, you know, like RTU, that I don't really need that extra ray tracing.
I don't even have a PS5, so I don't care really.
They just come over
Fair
here
enough. Yeah.
PC all the way. Dude.
What about PlayStation Studios? Come on, Days Gone.
No, Corey's throwing shade
Days
at
Gone.
PS5.
I'm not throwing shit. For me, it works.
Oh, what's this?
Wait, is that Days Gone?
No, it's Dead Rising. Or I'm sorry.
What?
That's
oh,
not
never
Days
mind.
Gone. No, sorry.
Gone.
I couldn't think of what I was trying
One
to
of them.
That can't. I saw mountains and I thought Days Gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, is this like a new Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, this does look like Tsushima.
At first, I thought it was that
north to disappear.
Red Dead Redemption.
Throw in the chat.
Oh,
No,
this
say
is
that,
Patrick
you.
remastered.
I was like, no way you're thinking that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you
It's too much.
are hunting.
People love Ghost of Tsushima.
I hear so
It's
much
a
good
really
about it.
good game. Really
I haven't
good.
played it yet. I watched my friend play it, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I want to play it again.
Is after you.
Yeah, that's right up your alley, babe.
Yeah. You're in a samurai's.
Still think you're the hunter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it the new one, baby?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, looks like a sequel. Looks like
Whoa.
Jin.
That's
but-
huge.
Oh, he did.
Dude, all right. Oh, I know a lot of my friends like this game. I'm happy for everybody that's getting a sequel. I still got to play the first one, but I hear it's
I'll
amazing.
play with you?
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Very
like,
pretty too.
Sucker Punch.
Here we go.
We got Cowboy Samurai, baby.
Cowboy Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is like the best part of this game, just going across a field with a horse, like, and watching the grass react to the wind, I feel like. The therapy.
Beautiful.
Tame it.
Get a pet.
Ride it into battle.
Crush it.
I see you.
Onimusha. Yes.
Yeah, at first I was thinking Red Dead Redemption. That's what I was looking for. Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Ghost of Yote. All right.
Ghost of Yote.
Oh, it's cool.
Yotai.
It's Ghost. And then you changed Tsushima or Yotai. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a gun.
Flintlock ones. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that was the woman.
Exciting.
Next year. That's pretty good.
Samurai Cowwoman.
So yeah, Samurai Cowwoman. That's not bad. All right. I think it. Whoa, where are we at?
Is that it?
Hopefully not.
Wait, that's it?
I'll cry.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
I told you guys Dino Crisis was going to be our win. I told you. Take the win while we have it. Oh, no.
We got Dino Crisis.
What? Dino Crisis,
Dino Crisis, hi,
Dynasty
guys.
Warriors.
Oh, no.
What?
No.
That wasn't bad.
I was expecting more horror. I was looking forward to Alien Romulus. I was looking for Silent Hill 2 Remake. I was looking forward to OD. I was looking forward to...
OD is Xbox exclusive.
Oh, I was looking forward to OD. Oh, no.
No, I mean this is very interesting.
I'm left
because
with
again, Silent Hill 2 is weeks away.
Yeah.
Why would they not put this on the show, even if it's just a rehashed trailer that they've already put out? That's a huge exclusive, or timed exclusive for Sony. Why is that not on this show? That's insane.
That's a good question.
Crazy, dude.
I don't know.
I guess we can go through our highlights of the show. I have 2.
Yeah, I've only got 2.
My second is the Astrobots free DLC because I'm playing it right now. It's really good. And the second is Dino Crisis. Or the first is Dino Crisis. I'm most excited for Dino Crisis because honestly, the Resident Evil Director's Cut on PlayStation 5 with PlayStation Plus is really good. It's not upscaled, but it's clean. It's very clean. They got a rewind feature. You know, when we did the Let's Play with the cast of Resident Evil, we were using that version. It's a really nice version. I like it a lot. And I was always expecting 2 and 3 and Dino Crisis right around the corner, and they never came. And it's like, why are you taking so long? I'm a little upset about that. But the fact that they are doing Dino Crisis now, even though we got a leak for it, 6 months ago, better late than never. So
that's my only highlight, to be honest. Is Dino Crisis.
I forgot about this one. This one looks cool too.
It looks cool.
I like the art style. This is more of games that I play with my kids. You know, it's VR, so maybe my son's a little too young. My daughter might get into it, but in reality, nothing.
It's not just VR. You can do both, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's a PS5 Pro and VR.
I like that because this is the kind of game that I'd probably want to just sit down and play. Yeah. But other than that, there was really nothing that stood out to me. The Metro VR game looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, man. This one was kind of a bummer. I mean, just for me personally. I know there was some stuff people are excited about. How about you, Andy or Corey? Let's start.
No, my only highlight really is Dino Crisis. I mean, there's a couple things that I don't even remember what they were, to be honest. So like, that's about it. I'll be honest.
Dude, hell yeah. How about you, Andy? What stood out to you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm going to probably retort what everybody else is going to say today. Dino Crisis having an accessible port again. It's very, very good. We like to see that. Really, I suppose it's good for Sony because it's on the PS Classics collection, but it would have been nice to have a cross-platform version, maybe put it on Steam or GOG or whatever.
Yeah.
The second piece of news was, and it's not massive news, but Dead Space remake hitting the PlayStation Plus Premium Store, whatever it's called. That's quite good. PS4. Maybe there was people who didn't want to invest in Dead Space when it did come out, last year?
Yeah.
So if you've got a PS Plus subscription, you can download Dead Space Remake. It's a fantastic game.
Great game.
Very little reason to go back and play the original Dead Space, to be honest, because of this remake. So at least survival horror fans are somewhat quenched if you haven't had a chance to check that out. So yeah, that Dino Crisis. But again, this is just more of the same, like dark fantasy games, monsters, Souls-like. There's just I don't know about you guys, but I just do not have the time like I used to. And sometimes it's just nice to play like an 8 to 10 hour game.
Yeah.
I don't have like 50 hours every month to invest, or every fucking week or whatever, to invest and grind in games. I know a lot of people may be different. I feel like that's the way games are going. It's all about the grind. It's like, man, just give me a 8 to 10 hour experience that I can just sit and enjoy and has a little bit of replay value.
I agree.
That is my
100%.
thoughts.
I agree. Well said.
Love that.
Before I go to Tony, I just want to say thank you guys for coming by. We're not done. I want to throw this over to Beggy, Tony, and Andy. I feel bad, It's not on me. It's not on any of us. But we got nothing really cool. We got over 2,000 people here. Do you guys think we should just hang out and play some Resident Evil games and just chat for a little bit?
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Just for a little bit. Beggy's like, I gotta go live tonight.
You're stealing Beggy's thunder. What's wrong with you?
2,000 people here. We all got kind of let down.
You guys could still hang out, yeah.
Okay,
I don't care.
all right. Well, just for a
I'm
little
just gonna
bit,
play some FF16 on Twitch, but that doesn't mean you can't do anything here. You can do
Hell
whatever
yeah.
you
So
want. Yeah.
Beggy's going to be streaming Final Fantasy, what?
16
on the Row Twitch tonight. So there is going to be more streaming. We'll do a little bit here. Might play some games and just kind of chat about, some of the things that are going on now, some of the things that we're looking forward to coming up. And Silent Hill 2 Remake, I want to talk about that more. But I just want to let you guys all know that we will read the Super Chats here shortly, and we do appreciate over 1,200 likes. It is absolutely insane.
Metro VR was kind of cool.
Metro VR was cool. That was on my list. But let's go over to you, Tony. What kind of stood out to you?
Honestly, I'm excited for the Lunar Collection. That's a big series that kind of is like, kind of died out, but it's still got its dedicated fan base. It was really something to play back in the day when I rented it, and I really do like the series. So I'm happy for that. And there was that other, like that Neo game or whatever it was that is another. It's a turn-based RPG, which is really cool. The fact that the Sonic and Shadow Generations game is now getting Keanu Reeves to be Shadow in the the movie tie-in portion of that game for DLC is pretty awesome too. Because like Andy said, it's like, when the fuck's the last time we had any kind of movie tie-in games? And
yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And then all the VR stuff seemed pretty good too. And you guys know me, I'm not really a big fan of VR because they kind of abandoned it really quick. But they're putting in the work. So I got a PSVR 2 right now. So
that's awesome.
I think there was a lot of great games that were shown off. Obviously, there was not a lot for a lot of us, but overall, it just it didn't disappoint. I mean, yeah, there's no Resident Evil stuff and everything, but yeah, Dino Crisis, happy about that. But yeah, kind of like, again, like Andy was saying, they're leaning into a lot of the fantasy stuff, and there's really not a big focus on a lot of the older IPs, but we got the Legacy of Kain stuff, TMNT beat 'em up, which is always good. So I don't know. I mean, I'm happy, but at the same time, I get why some people would be upset, and I hope we do see some Resident Evil stuff pretty soon. Dino Crisis is always a good thing, but we do want our RE fix. We really do need it.
And you got to remember that TGS is only 2 days away.
I was just gonna say, this is not a deal breaker. Tokyo Game Show is right around the corner. Maybe there'll be something there. Also, I want to ask you guys, Dino Crisis, when did they say that was dropping? Is it now? Because I'll play it right now.
I think it was out sometime this upcoming month.
No, that was the first couple games, or was that one of the first?
Let's jump to it. Just 'cause I'm actually super curious on when.
Because they said this month they're gonna have whatever 2 games or whatever, and then they showed.
When they showed that, I was expecting Resident Evil 2 and 3. I was like, shit, yeah. Here they're gonna do it on consoles.
No, here it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I
still don't understand why they haven't done that
in the year.
Dang, dude, that would have been crazy hype. yeah.
Like, you would think as well with the current hype around the GOG release of 1, 2, and 3, and actually Resident Evil 3 comes out tomorrow. I completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
it's
freaking go. Resident Evil 3.
Why are Sony not capitalizing on that and just porting 2 and 3 onto the
dude?
The
maybe they're letting GOG get their their time with it until they do it.
Maybe.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
I do see. Funnily enough, every time I go on Facebook, I look at the official Resident Evil pages posts on the GOG collection, I always see Jesse Dawes comment actually. And he's when's it coming out for PS5, Capcom?
Every time it's like he's saying what we want, what we're all thinking.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, I do appreciate it is a GOG release. If you watch Susie the Sphere Hunter's video on it, it was very much GOG led. At the end of the day, it wouldn't exist if those GOG developers didn't put the effort in to put their wrapper together for Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. So it wasn't like even the Capcom thing. Capcom, as it looks right now, have no intention of re-releasing Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, unfortunately.
Yeah. And that's a shame. The thing with GOG is I'm forever thankful that they put it out legally on consoles for people to purchase. It works just fine. I played 1 and 2, and they're great. But PC already, just with a little bit of work, you can already get them. And really, with modders doing the Rebirth, the Seamless HD project, you can get them. So it is possible. It's nice that it's out, and I'm grateful for them. But console players, they're just kind of screwed, dude. And that's what I'm saying. The biggest thing, there wouldn't be so many remasters. There wouldn't be all this if they would just do backwards compatibility. Now we see a remaster, we're all, let's pay full price again. It's like, dude, we used to just you put the game in and you'd be able to play it again. You know what I mean? Like, why do we got to do all this? Like, this is exactly
easy,
what they wanted.
Not enough room to capitalize.
Yeah, they want to capitalize, and I just think that's and when they do these remasters and they upscale it, and they make it like Tomb Raider. That's good. Like that's worth it. You can switch back and forth between old and new.
Yeah, and they kept the same mechanics.
Yeah, like that's fine. That's great. That's what we would want for Resident Evil. But the fact that a lot of them are just kind of, all right, here it is. It runs. Like, I don't know. Like some of them aren't even doing that, and then we're just waiting ever.
Yeah.
Forever. All right, Beggy.
I don't understand. I don't understand why Capcom announced that they were doing an RE9 and just not followed up with it at all.
I think it's because it's a little further out than we expected. Honestly, by them saying we're doing it, but it's a little ways out, like I actually I fully believe them now. Like that's probably going to be like a reveal next year, maybe a 2026 release. Or, maybe they're working on multiple, but at this point with seeing nothing, if Tokyo Game Show has nothing Resident Evil related, they're right. It's not going to be out for a while.
Maybe they'll do a tease though for TGS.
A tease would be nice. I think
at least another affirmation that they're working on.
They say they got their idea down and they're cooking. Right? It's early, but like with their idea down, you can put a tease together real quick.
Yeah, right.
30-second tease to say, hey, we said it was coming. This is a little tease.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. How about you, Beg? What stood out to you from this event?
A few things. Actually liked it. Dynasty Warriors is the big one that, as I was saying before, that's like one of my favorite childhood franchises. It got me really into the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, that period of history. I've seen those characters in a million different iterations, and now here's one more. But it looks like you'll be playing as a created character, and that's okay. I'm down to that because, again, they've really they're kind of they're hitting a new record in terms of how many times you could tell the same stories with the same characters with relatively the same designs. And now it's a slightly different perspective. So I'm very excited about that. Alan Wake expansion for Alan Wake 2, I'm really excited. That game was like one of the best that I played last year. I was really impressed with it. It was just very creatively layered, a lot going on with the narrative, a lot to piece together. But no, I really loved Alan Wake 2, so I'm excited for the expansion, and that'll probably get me into playing Control and try to piece together the whole thing. So those two are big, and then Ghost of Yotei looks good. Ghost of Tsushima is excellent, so Yeah, mostly like samurai, like warrior type stuff that I liked from the presentation.
It was the bag show too. It was the Tony show and the bag show. State of Tony, State of Bag. Yeah, they
and
did.
Also speaking of Tony, the Shredder's Revenge expansion I'll definitely play. That's a pretty good game. I feel like the only issue that I had with Shredder's Revenge was like the bosses are like not that enjoyable to fight because they just have like a lot of armor and they're really tanky. But the game was overall very well put together, and I would love to play an expansion or a DLC for that too. So
yeah, that's like their second DLC they had for that game. They added some other characters recently, like Yosagi Yojimbo, and what was it like? There's like an all new mode that they added to the game too, which is really fun. So.
Oh, I have yet to try that either. Cool.
So we're to make up for this kind of like, and I'm glad that you brought up some games you're excited for. Like we each had a game we're excited for, right? There was some positivity to this, and to our chat, there's probably a lot of people that were excited about different things. I've seen the chat light up with the Legacy of Kain remaster. Like, so there's definitely stuff coming out to look forward to. It's just, again, that's why you got to manage your expectations. I was hoping for a little bit more. No, I'm just kind of recapping. Yeah, and no, we appreciate it, but like we said, we would make up by playing a Resident Evil game. If you guys just want to hang out with us here, chat, talk about whatever, stick around. Massive shout out to 1,300 likes, 1,400 people here. That is absolutely insane, guys. Thank you. We did get a ton of support in the chat, so I do want to kind of recap that. Where we left off. I think we left off with Brandon because we wanted to come back to that with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Brandon.
No, we did
but we said we want to come back because that was a big question.
I'm excited to see your next generation of Resident Evil. What are your predictions?
Well,
next generation, sorry.
Prediction now is there wasn't anything shown yet. And to touch on what Proxy said, they never said they were doing Resident Evil 9. They just said they're working on
the next
check.
Next.
Right.
Not yet. Yep.
Yeah, no. Thank you for letting us know. They said they were working on another Resident Evil game. They didn't say Resident Evil 9. Very good point. Could be Revelations. Could be Resident Evil.
Could be a remake.
Remake. Could be Zero. Yeah, it could be anything. But what are my predictions if they are doing Resident Evil 9? I mean, based off of the ending of Village, we would see Chris probably go with the Hound Wolf Squad. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm not saying that's what anybody wants. But then, based off of leaks and rumors, it could be following a completely different story. So at this point, it's very hard to say.
I think it's going to be him with the BS-AA.
BS-AA?
I never heard that. I never said that before either. But I think he's going to, because they're doing something. They're cloning him and stuff, aren't they not?
Yeah, there was they were using bioweapons, but then when you pulled the model, you see it was actually his modified. So
yeah,
BOW Chris Redfield clones, which is, to me personally, that is not a direction I would like at all. But that's what they set up.
It makes sense.
I still don't think they're doing that. It's just they needed a placeholder, and they just chose him and altered it.
I think so too, because I think we are Chris's model, so they just duplicated it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. Or were we Ethan or Mia there or something? I don't remember.
How about you, Andy? What are your predictions for the next Resident Evil?
I think it's going to have to be Resident Evil 9. I just can't see him doing a back-to-back remake.
Yeah.
Like
they've done it once before.
They
with
definitely
2 and
want
3.
to pepper something in that's original. The problem we've got now is I don't even know what that looks like because the winter storyline's capped off. They've said they've bookended that. Where I don't know where they go from here, to be honest. I don't know what this Resident Evil looks like. Like the remakes have a certain identity that's associated with them. The Village, 7 and Village have a certain identity. Are they going to have a brand new identity for this? I don't know. I feel like ever since Shadows of Rose came out, if we're talking about recent Resident Evil games that aren't remakes, ever since Shadows of Rose has come out, I don't know where modern Resident Evil stands, to be honest.
It can go anywhere.
It's all a bit all over the place. I hope they stay away from all the fantasy stuff and fucking mists of warrior magic and shit. I don't want to see any of that.
I was going to say that too. Like, it was interesting what they did with the world that they built for that game. But I'm very much I'm glad that the Winter Family Saga is over. I want to go back to more, kind of like more of like a grounded body horror, zombies and BOWs and slower paced. And I would like to go more of like grounded in reality rather than like the supernatural. And even though I know they explain it, Village, and it was a fun game and I enjoyed it, but I want to go back to more horror. I want to focus on horror. How about you, Tony? What are your predictions?
For the next Resident Evil game or just in general?
For the next Resident Evil game.
I mean, I'm still kind of hoping we get a Code Veronica remake or an RE0 remake.
I want Zero. I do.
I don't know, because like I guess because like I just don't really know where they're going with the new series. So they've kind of been doing great with all these remakes lately. So I don't know, I feel like that would be the way to go. Because like my brain too, I've been thinking about it a lot. If RE0 gets remade, it's gonna have like co-op, and I think that's kind of a really cool thing for them to do. If they do go that route, because because RE0 would have been great if you could do co-op back in the day. It would have fixed a lot of issues, I think. But overall, yeah, like I mean, if the new Resident Evil shows up, God, I hope that they explain something at least. I hope, like, I mean, they're gonna move away from the supernatural stuff, I hope, and just kind of get back to basics and figure out what's going on with the BSAA. Like who's on whose side, who's really betraying who type situation. I hope like that they, like send Jill after Chris and his team, but they don't know that like Jill's secretly with Chris, but kind of a spy for the BSAA. Like, she's
Pretty
spying
cool.
on them still. I don't know. Like it's just so crazy where the series has gone. It's kind of hard to say, hey, where do we go now? Because RE5 and it kind of felt like a good way to end the series back in the day.
And they kept it going and they kept reinventing and
yeah, it's kind of bumpy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really hard to say where it's gonna go.
Yeah, I agree. How about you, Bag? What are your predictions for the next Resident Evil?
Similar to what Tony said, I think with a ninth entry, it's about understanding whose allegiances are where, how people are going to act and what they believe they stand for. And it's going to be a battle of realigning in terms of Blue Umbrella and the BSAA. If you remember, one of the details that was kind of fascinating, pretty subtle in Village, was that Blue Umbrella actually was the one who supplied med injectors to Chris and the Wolfhound Squad while they were doing their assault on the village to take out Mother Miranda. And so you see there, Blue Umbrella is now aiding Chris's efforts while the BSAA is not. So it's almost like both of them have flipped their allegiances. So I think the natural sort of story, whatever would be beyond Village, would involve some sort of clash of changing allegiances, maybe inviting more legacy folks to join in on the fun. But yeah, I would welcome a Zero remake, Code Veronica, anything that would help to add more coherence and more cohesion between Wesker in the remake continuity. I want to see more of him.
Yeah,
especially after 4. So
yeah, definitely. And for me personally, the one I would want more than anything is like to bring the Outbreak series back, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But like the one that deserves it the most is Code Veronica, right? Like, it was kind of crazy that we went from 3 to 4, but now that we went to 4, like before we go to 5, we should definitely do Code Veronica.
You kind of have to.
So.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Brandon. We got Gary with a £2. Thank you, Gary. Make a Prototype 3. That's the comment I seen earlier. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I used to love Prototype 1 and 2. I played the shit out of them. Well, no, unfortunately. We jumped. We got Nick Bowes, 24 months recruit. Thank you and congratulations on 2 years of support.
I'm back. Let's go, RE9.
It's kind of sad reading these now in post state of play.
Yeah. It is.
Akira Vampire, 21 months. Bravo team, thank you for almost 2 years.
RE9, let's go. Hello, Ro.
Let's go. Yes, hello.
It's coming, hopefully.
Gamer Goob, 40 months. Alpha team, thank you for the long time support, Gamer Goob.
Gamer Goob, Ro Squad, let's go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go.
We got Nos.
Nose of Sauron.
236, 57 months recruit. Thank you for that very long time support. Everybody give it up to Nose for Sauron.
Hey, JJ Corey, Andy, Tony Baggy. It's Code Veronica remake time.
Wish it was, dude. I wish it was. Thank you. We got JT the Ghost with a $5 super chat. Thank you, JT the Ghost.
Would y'all be excited for another Resident Evil game like Operation Raccoon City?
Yeah, I'm completely not against it.
I was thinking Umbrella Corps right away. That's why I laughed.
Umbrella Corps, no.
I wouldn't mind that.
But we did play Operation. I'll let you take it, Tony, but we had a good time playing it multiplayer, knowing what the game is.
And well, thankfully now, because I sent it in our group chat, but for those of you who don't know, Capcom has been working. They delisted a bunch of games like Lost Planet 3, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City from Steam a while back because they're trying to fix that issue with the whole Windows Live bullshit.
Thank God.
So it is coming back, and we're gonna be able to play it on Steam very easily now compared to the bullshit we had to go through because we had to jump through hoops to make that work. Or
we were wondering why they were still selling it with all the issues it had.
I know, right? Like it didn't work.
Everything,
and they kept selling it for the longest time. But thankfully, if you have an Xbox One, it's backwards compatible. And if you have a 360, it is crossplay over to that. Because didn't we do that for when we did it with Susie last year?
I think we did. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we had an Xbox One, we had a 360. And we got all the DLC for it. So you could do all that stuff back then, which was really great. So for those of you who really want to play Operation Raccoon City, now's your chance to play it a lot easier with Steam when it comes back.
Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be really nice. But yeah, I'm not against it. I just like them to learn from their mistakes and do a little bit different, right? Raccoon City Pizza with a $2 super chat. Thank you for the pizza funds.
If we don't get RE9, we raid Capcom HQ at midnight. I don't endorse whatever our Raccoon City Pizza said.
We got Z1991 with an incredibly generous 50 gifted squad memberships. Absolutely blowing up the chat. Roll the row, baby. Actually, for you, Z, I'm going to get you our latest big donation award for our Silent Hill series we're currently running every Friday. This is for Z. Light it up in the chat. Let's welcome our 50 new members. I don't have it on here. Let me get it real quick. One second. Add. Where are you? Big donation award.
Silent. That one?
Big dono.
There it is.
There we go. All right, let's give it up to Big Z. Big Z for big donation.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's
Silent
cool.
Hill right now.
Big chungus.
That's why Silent Hill.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much for that very generous support. We appreciate it a ton.
Thank you, Z.
We got Biohazard Declassified coming in hot right off of Z with a 5 gifted. As we said, we had gift him out. Now I got to pay him back because my YouTube wouldn't let me donate the 5. I don't know. I'll get you back, bro. I'm good for it. I promise. Thanks. We got Carrier of Raccoon City Story. 37 months, Bravo team. Thank you for over 3 years.
Sup, kids? Tuning in kind of late here. We'll catch up soon. Hope y'all are good. Busy with music stuff. I hope to see some RE fans at Spooky Empire next month.
Ooh, Spooky Empire. That sounds cool, man.
Sounds cool.
It does. All right, thanks for that, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming by, man. Hopefully everything's going well with the music.
Hell yeah.
We got Retro Mint Man with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Retro Mint Man.
I'm from the future, here to tell you that RE7 remake is lit.
Hell yeah, dude. It's like fucking 3 years in the future.
37.
They're going to do it?
No.
That's cool, man. We got Jordan Myers, 60 months. Bravo team, thank you for the continued support.
Almost Silent Hill 2 remake time. Can't wait to play it and watch y'all. Halo the Row Squad Row. Tony.
That's what I'm talking about. If you guys are excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake, get those Halo of the Rose in the chat. Let's see a wall of them. We got freaking 1,200 people here. We can get a lot of Halo of the Rose. Let's go, baby.
That's my most anticipated right now.
Yeah, I'm very excited. How about you guys? Are you guys excited?
Nah.
Pretty excited.
Wow, we got a good crew here with us.
Hell yeah, let's go. We got Zeveroth, 3 months. Bravo team, thank you for the continued support.
When's the Umbrella Corps 2 presented by the Row?
Oh shit, that's the one we get invited to. Son of a bitch. Out of all the games, I'll do it though.
I would do it.
Get in there with Capcom.
Maybe it's good.
We can, have some influence on a new game. We got Cinnabon, 2 months. Bravo team, thank you for the continued support.
Manifesting RE9 Lives 2026. Lives, not 2026.
Appreciate it, but you didn't manifest hard enough. I'm a little disappointed, but I appreciate
I think she manifested a 2026 announcement date.
Oh shit!
You screwed up, Cinnabon.
You did it wrong. Thank you, everybody, for all of the Halo of the Rose in the chat. We're gonna summon something with that for sure. That's a lot of Halo of the Rose. We got Steven Sturgis with an incredibly generous $20 super chat there. 3rd ever super chat. Thank you, Steven.
RE needs to go back to basics. No more Rambo-style gameplay. There's a reason the Raccoon City saga remains prime. RE.
I agree. What about you guys?
Big agree. I think, you're preaching to the choir here. All of us truly believe that Raccoon City is Resident Evil. Raccoon City is more than just a location. It's almost a character in Resident Evil, and there's so much still on the table in telling unique stories inside of Raccoon City. That's why I would love. I'm not saying necessarily Outbreak to come back, but an Outbreak style formula to come back, where you've got these ordinary people in extraordinary situations, the everyman dealing with bioterrorism.
That's all
I want to see it. It needs to happen. We have the technology.
What about the returning characters, though, that don't have closure? Do you want to see them come back?
Yeah. I mean, who is on your mind when you say that?
I want to see Leon come back. It's unpopular, but... And Jill.
I suppose we haven't heard from Rebecca for a long time.
I could Revelations 3 would be cool with Barry.
That's
I feel like we've seen all of them together in Death Island, that capacity, but in terms of like games, it has been quite a while for Leon and Jill. Not counting like RE3 remake, and then we had a 4 remake too, so it's kind of just like we're living at them again through these remakes.
All right, then we got Eric Wage with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Eric, for your support.
RE Classic Collection on next gen consoles? ?
What the hell? When? That's the question. Is when? When are they going to do it? It's crazy how they have not done it. Maybe you're right. Maybe they're giving GOG time to shine before they go.
I'm sure they're not going to just screw them over like that, and then everyone's going to buy it on PS. You know what I mean?
Respectful, but at the same time, like, why wasn't it done a long time ago?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, we are all caught up with the support. So now I want to pass it over to you, Andy, Tony, Baggy. If we are going to continue, play a little bit of Resident Evil. I can't guarantee I can play a whole game, but just, we have a lot of people here. It's been a fun night. I'd like to keep the party going and just continue our conversation. If we're going to play a Resident Evil game, would you guys be willing to join us?
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. Baggy, you said you want to stay or you want to go stream? You were going to stream tonight on the Road Twitch.
I'm down to do either of those things. I'm down to chill here with you guys.
Sounds good. I mean, you could do both too. You could stick around here for a little while and do that, or you could just hang out here. Whatever you want to do. What do you guys want to see? Would you like to see us continue? If so, I'm going to start a poll on what game you would like to see. I got all 3 here, all right? All 3 HD projects. I'm going classic mode tonight, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you guys vote on what game you'd like to see. If you would like to stick around for the after party here, not in the after party, but just actually here on the channel. So let me get a poll going. I can't start a poll. Oh, I got a poll going. I'm going to end that. All right, so that poll actually switched around. At the beginning of this, it was 70% thought we were going to see something Resident Evil. Went down to 50. But still 50% of you thought we were going to see something Resident Evil after we didn't see anything Resident Evil. Hell yeah. All right, new poll. I would like to get everybody to vote. Vote.
Sounds good.
There it is. You guys vote. What would you like to see? I can't guarantee we can play through the whole thing, but we'll hang out a little longer. Is our way of saying thank you for coming.
Well, I'm going to tweet out that I'm a dishonest, disloyal, awful, slimy.
I didn't mean to put you in this position, Bag.
Not keeping my schedule, not keeping my word. Son of a... No, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to tweet out.
You're turning into me.
People.
Blame our community here on YouTube. How dare you?
Yeah, I like to see that RE3 winning in there.
Oh, RE3 is taking the lead. Dude, we got the GOG coming out tomorrow. Maybe that's a good choice. I don't know. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Keep the hype going. And please make sure to vote right now because we're going to... Oh, RE2 just took the lead. Holy
They're really even.
RE2. Oh, what is it? We're going to give it 3 minutes. At 6:10, we'll give it to 6:13. Everybody vote.
All right.
I say RE3 because it's the 25th anniversary was the other day, and I'm wearing the Jill shirt. Like, come on.
Yeah, true. And RE3 is good.
I'm wearing the Brad, so I suppose you probably should.
And Beggy's here. So, we have RE3.
Something else. This isn't RE related or anything like that, but inside of that PS5 Pro demonstration, some eagle-eyed fans noticed 4 brand new screenshots from the new Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
I saw that. Yep.
Really?
And it
really
looks
good.
fantastic. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game to come out.
I'm excited. Yeah. That's the only one of those that I've really played, and it's so good. Like just being in the forest, using your tranq gun and lying in the grass, and it's really fun. And Ocelot.
Ocelot
and his tricks, yeah.
It's my guy.
6 shots, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
And then Snake with his nerdiness about how it's not enough. He's such a gun nut. When he approaches,
He is. No, he is. Like when he's
Actually.
making fun of him, like with the revolver. It's like, oh, that gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. But I guess it'd be nice to auction it off as a collector's item. Like when Eva gives him the 1911, and he's like, "Oh,
yeah,
he got a snake owner."
Yeah.
Right now we got RE3 leading it by 4. It's at 41.
Dude, I'm down for some.
Yeah. I am proud of this community right now. Fuck RE2.
RE2's right behind by 5%.
Yeah, big deal. Also, I really do love RE2, but I just want to see like JJ get disappointed.
No, I'm all for RE3, dude. I just know RE2.
Oh yeah, because that's you and me's favorite RE. So
yeah, I just know that one's
Bravo
long.
hype. Come on, Bravo team, switch it to 41. Actually, I don't think you actually can switch when you vote.
No, you can't.
Yeah, no, you can't. Once you vote, you can't switch to another one.
Right. It's catching up. Only 2 behind.
Dude.
Oh, it's 4 behind now.
We went a minute over, so now vote. Now, if you have not. All right, to everybody joining, guys, thank you for coming by. We got 1,100 people here, almost 1,200 people. Thanks for sticking around with us, guys.
Yeah, RE3 needs to be played on September 28th, not today.
Daylight.
It's a good point.
Yeah, but yesterday was the 25th anniversary, and I'm still riding that fucking high.
That's a good point, too.
You want to grab me the white controller with the... I got the cable.
No, I may
not. All right, thanks, bro. All right, I'm going to plug this in back here. We're getting ready. We're getting ready for something. Get those zombies in the chat or whatever Resident Evil emojis we got.
Getting ready for disappointment.
No.
No, because I'm waiting for the last minute where they're just like, fuck Tony, we're going to do RE2.
RE2. RE2.
RE3. RE1. I hold no side.
Biggie, which one do you want?
2026, the PS6.
I'm down for RE3 tonight. It sounds good.
RE3.
Oh, it's like neck and neck, boys.
Oh god, I hit my camera.
The percentages are crazy.
The camera flashed off.
Nobody likes RE1. Watch all of a sudden, like there's just a spike for RE1 and it beats RE3 and 2 by like 1%.
By the time JJ's done setting everything up, that's when the poll ends.
Yeah.
And get all my fake accounts out.
He broke our camera now.
Broke the camera and everything.
There we are.
Check. Oh, you got no audio either.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we do.
Do you see it?
No, but I see it working.
Oh no.
They can hear us.
Check, check, check.
Where did our mic go?
I don't know. We're back on, but the audio is now working.
You guys keep talking because they can't hear us. Well, come up with something to say.
Oh, I know they can hear us. Sorry, guys.
Oh, why is Diddy's face on there? Oh, Jesus.
Broke it.
Yeah, you got Diddy on there.
Recommendation.
That's hilarious.
I literally, before this, I clicked on the first video that popped up so I could like get the stream right, and it was a video about Diddy. Of course, like, so we just want to stream this until the event begins.
It was just
like,
funny.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You got to set up in our stream, like
that
just use the videos like proportion
situation,
everything. Now I got Diddy videos.
I think it's gonna be a big thing, Tony. It's gonna be huge.
That whole situation is just hilarious because for me, like, all I can think of is that South Park thing where he's like, "Damn it, what didn't Diddy do?"
Oh god! All right, let's get. So I'm gonna end the poll now.
All right, we're RE2's 2 behind. Let's go.
Oh, looks like Resident Evil 3.
Nice.
Tony pulls through with the victory. All right, let's get some Resident Evil 3 going. That's the one I wanted because that's the one I have played the least. Recently, I played 1 a lot, 2 a ton. And that was how many? 500 votes.
Touched 2 in years. Fuck you.
Nice job, guys. All right, games.
Really quick, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
No, you're not.
Water.
Yes, I am.
Andy, good job, Andy.
Excuse me.
Water. A little off, but I mean, it could pass.
It worked.
Now say it how you normally say it.
Biggie's off to get a bottle of water.
What?
I think you increased your accent right there.
He amped it up. Now, can you please say, "You're all gonna die down here"?
Oh God.
You're all going to die down here.
Oh, he nailed it.
Close,
it. It was like, oh my god, you guys are the worst.
You're all going to die down here.
That's good.
I can't do it.
Here we go, baby. All right, close that out.
All right.
Windows.
Man, RE3 is so fucking goated, man. Love that.
It's
shit.
good,
just
man.
so much. It's like gameplay perfected of the original trilogy.
Yep.
So good.
I remember a lot of people back in the day didn't play it as much because 2 was like 2 was so powerful. You know, it, like 2 has what I call the Final Fantasy effect. When Final Fantasy 7 came out, it was so big. Not a lot. I mean, people played 8 and 9 afterwards, but a lot of people just kept playing 7, and that's kind of how it was for RE2. People bought RE3, but 2's hype just kept going. People wanted more of what RE2 was, and then RE3 is just fucking amazing. I'm so glad people, finally discovered that, like as the years went on.
And going back to play it now, while 2 is still my favorite of all time, it's a game that got me into the series. 3 definitely did a lot of improvements, in comparison to 1 and 2. Like I said, it was like the perfected gameplay. It just flowed so smooth. It was tight. The tension was cranked up to 11 with Nemesis. It's just a fantastic game. We got
Hodl Shark.
Hodl Shark with £5 super chat. Thank you so much for your support, man.
What is the one RE game you enjoyed replaying the most over and over?
I think 2 because I played it over 1,000 times.
More than that.
But yes. All of the original games and 4 and a lot of them actually.
Yeah.
The original 1, 2, 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 definitely for me. I don't understand how some people can play like RE0 and Code Veronica as much as they do. I'm just like, damn, you guys are fucking goats. I can't fucking do that. But when it comes to RE3, it's just one that I can just keep playing a lot. I don't like to play it a lot because I love to keep that magic from my childhood. So I'll play it a couple times throughout the year. I could not do what JJ did and just fucking play RE2 for months. I could not do that with RE3. I would literally grow to hate that game. And I would not want to hate one of my favorite games of all time.
All right.
That.
My controller wasn't working. So I
Boo.
want to make sure it's working.
Saucy neck is it done?
You know what? I saw a video. It was like a reel or something like that on Instagram, and they were talking about Resident Evil Easter eggs, and I didn't know that in Resident Evil Remake, the original one, when you go to the computer and you type in mole because they changed it to cell, if you still type mole, you get a special thing where you hear Tofu's voice.
Oh, really? Okay, I don't remember that.
Well,
yeah, I never knew that before.
Boom, boom,
That's
boom,
cool.
boom, boom. Holy shit! This looks really fucking. This intro cutscene looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Dude, have you not played this yet over on your channel?
I've not played the I've played the Seamless HD, but I've never seen the these upscale cutscenes, man. These look amazing.
Oh yeah, it's clean, man. Seamless HD project. We got the Source Next version. We got Classic Rebirth. We got Seamless HD project. Like, this is like the amalgamation of a ton of different passionate developers that came together to preserve this masterpiece. Shout out to them.
Boom, 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 boom.
It was Raccoon City's last
Raccoon. I think we talked about that in our interview. The Canadian accent.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Baggy.
Yes, I'm back.
I love this shot right here. This is such a badass.
This is my favorite intro in the original. Next to Outbreak. This is my favorite, dude.
Why wasn't this in the remake, man? This is when I think of Resident Evil 3, this is what I think of.
Yeah.
The destruction of Raccoon City, man. Just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, we did kind of get to see it at the beginning a little bit, which was cool. But I get what you're saying.
But like seeing to me, this sets the stage for, man, the police have fallen.
Yeah.
Raccoon City is officially in the shits.
Yep.
Well, it's like you got 2 where it was like after this, but 3 threw you right into the middle of it. It's like, oh shit, this is what went down before I got here, and the one I just played. Like this is why it was so chaotic, why it was so destroyed. Like this showed you, and that's what I love the most about it, the Outbreak.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
In a minute, you'll see a mercenary with the fattest ass, man.
Yeah.
Dummy thick. Look, he's here.
Caked.
Hang on. On the right. Jesus Christ.
Oh my,
man.
true.
Absolutely
Wow.
Double cheeked up.
He's got cake.
Double
Oh
cheeked
shit, I gotta
up.
move it to you guys. So you guys can watch in real time. My bad.
We can
This,
fix
die.
Yep. That guy right there. That's actually Evan Sabo.
Actually, no.
Start the
Sorry,
bridge.
guys. I'll share my screen. No, my application. I'll share Resident Evil 3. I'll go live, and then I'll just it won't show
like
it.
that mercenary who said, take this, die. Evan told me that was him that did that line.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Double Brad up.
Confirm.
There we go.
You don't have to do this if you don't want to, JJ. I'm just watching the stream back.
No, I think
good.
it's way better. I totally forgot. Even on the stream, yeah.
You can be on with us.
Yeah, you guys can hang out with us. 962 people here, guys. Almost 1,500 likes. That is absolutely insane. Thank you for coming by. We're going to salvage the no Resident Evil announcement by playing some Resident Evil 3. I think that's the best we can do.
Yes.
I'm
Regina! Oh.
You know why? I'm celebrating the Dino Crisis coming to PlayStation. Hell yeah.
Special 5 was.
I had no idea. This is really good luck.
That took everybody by surprise. I'm so happy they're doing that on the Classics collection. On the PS Plus collection.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's going to give me another reason to play it.
I mean, that's a good direction for the game. I mean, if we want to remake, that's the first step, probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn, this just kind of aligned with this costume.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
I thought you did it on purpose.
No, can you guys, I just want to make sure the chat can hear us and the game fine. Can you guys hear okay?
Yeah, I can do the game.
You guys can hear? How about chat?
Oh, sorry. I'm dickhead.
Still live. Get those dinos in the chat, too.
And those crises.
Those crises. Whatever the emoji is.
Crises, I think is what it is.
That's
plural.
right. All good? Good. Oh my God! Dario! Dario Speedwagon.
How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't
Dude,
gonna be
a live action actor for him would be Chris Farley.
Chris
Chris Farley would be the
PRA.
perfect Dario, dude. Rest in peace.
I'm gonna run dead monsters. Now leave me alone.
Just in a little jacket or a little coat.
That guy in a little coat.
Yeah, can you imagine just Chris Farley doing that? Just like, oh my freaking god, just leave me alone.
I love it.
I told you, I'm not leaving.
Oh, this game's good, man. And you're right, Tony. It is good to take a break from them so you can come back and appreciate them. I've been playing 2 so much that I need a little break from that. I could keep playing it, but don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have that little break in between so you can appreciate it and forget some things. You know, it's nice to not remember every little single detail and to just kind of re-experience some of it.
Don't burn yourself out with the same game.
Yep.
I've been re-experiencing this one because I've been piecing together the reading, and it's really funny because like just trying to do impressions of like Dario and like Nikolai.
What's your best? Do your Dario right now.
No.
Come on,
no, you're doing the reading.
Come on,
Give us a little
Bull.
taste.
I feel strange enough about it because
Yeah, get
people
it out of the way
are going
right
to be
now.
able to listen to it, but like do it now too. It's
Well,
like,
I want to know your Nikolai.
Yeah, I want to know Nikolai.
accent.
That's
That's
Wonder
what
Rebel
I'm
stuff.
afraid
Shit,
of.
bud. All right, I'll have to wait for the rest
Yeah, I
of the
don't think
video.
she wants
Yeah.
to.
James
no way.
Gandolfini is Chief
No
Irons.
shot.
I'm on.
That'd be great. James Gandolfini is Chief Irons. That'd be great. It's like, hey, Redfield, go fuck yourself.
Tony is Cheap Irons. I
Yeah,
like
Tony would be a good cheap irons.
Yeah. Just talk normal, man.
Fun fact about that, I actually, Carrier, he had an open position for that because the other guy, I guess, like had to drop out for other stuff, and then I got the role. But then he messaged me. He's like, "Yeah, the guy kind of came back. Is it okay if I was like, "Yeah, sure, dude. He came first. That's all right."
Damn, Tony, that would have been cool.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Give us your best Chief Irons.
Yeah, Tony.
Oh God, what was it? What was the line that I gave too? Was it this?
Fresh Shoot Brad.
Everyone's gonna die.
Yeah.
That's actually really
Oh, wow, it's spooky.
And
just from Umbrella ruined my city. Like,
That's actually really
I think I did it better, but I think I did it like a bit better than that.
Yeah.
There's more, Tony, more.
More.
I think taxidermy
Jukebox.
used to be my hobby, but no longer.
Yes.
That's good.
Please.
But you're already
leave me
Brad.
alone now.
His
God,
skin will soon putrefy.
Wow, good job, Eggs. You really tried him. You really put it all in there.
Stop.
So yeah, people are asking about like the whole new interview we got coming up. We got to plug it. It was actually funny when that announcement happened because I had obviously people that we were working with. They were asking me what's going on. Hey, when can we post stuff about this thing? And I was like, I don't know. JJ never tells me. And then like literally 2 seconds later, I see the announcement and I'm like,
There it is.
I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, sorry I didn't tell you. No, we were talking about it for the longest time in the
even
chat.
Better.
Huh?
It made the reaction great. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm really excited for that one. Oh my god. Get off me. That interview is fantastic. Re-listening to it now, you know, Andrew's a fantastic editor. He hats off to him. He's incredible.
Yeah,
he's okay.
No, he did good though.
But like that interview, just the amount of things that Catherine and Allison talk about, like, dude, if you like Resident Evil, you're in for a treat. If you like anything outside of that, like X-Men and all the other projects they worked on, you're in for a treat. Like, it's a plethora.
No, we got a real good earful from them. Like just hanging out with them and chatting. Like you guys are like, if you love the one with Charlie and Linda and everybody, you know, there's no way you're not gonna like this one. It's just, you're probably gonna hear things that you never heard before. I mean, we did talk about some things, and I think even some of us didn't even know these things either too. That was kind of incredible.
Allison has a way of dropping little tidbits to stuff you never knew or heard before, and then in conversation you're like, oh, that's really interesting, and then after you're like, hold on, I need to hear more about that. What the hell? You can't just drop that on us and not talk more about it. But she does it. She did that with the Outbreak when we were talking about Outbreak in our first interview with her. And everybody's like, Outbreak stream, Outbreak interview, something. It's like she has this way of like dropping really interesting information, talking a bit about it. So you're like, I want more. And then like,
but then she keeps going.
Then she keeps going. I just noticed.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like that was the thing. Like when I saw her last year at Rhode Island Comic Con, like I asked her about that because I was like, yeah, like we want to bring you back because you did talk a little bit about Outbreak, and Outbreak has had like a huge resurgence, and you know we'd like for you to talk about that again. And she's like, oh my god, I would love to. I have so many stories about that game. And that's like when I put her in touch with Andrew and kind of how the ball got rolling for all.
We talked about it a bit in that interview. Yeah, we get into it a little bit. We did get some support though. Corey's gonna catch up with us.
Matthew Hendricks, I think. We did Hollow Sharks.
What are you saying?
RE Classic Collection on Next Gen.
We did that way before.
We did? Okay.
We're here. Matthew Hendricks, the 250 Australian, not us.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. And then we got Scuba Steve Burnside from Research with that $5 super
Thank
chat.
you, Scuba.
Tony, I'm going to bring up a sore subject, but what does everyone think of Barbarian director doing the RE movie for Sony?
Yeah, that was super recent news, wasn't it? I think that dropped yesterday.
Very
we was talking about this off air briefly, but we're all pretty much confirmed our theory that Constantine Films just have no idea how to deal with the Capcom license. The Resident Evil license. Yep. I've got no faith in this project whatsoever. I'm open to being wrong. I'm open for this new director to come in and blow our socks off, but I feel like unless this director fundamentally understands what Resident Evil is, I mean, it's fucking wasting his time.
We're just gonna get a repeat.
Yeah.
And if I swear to God, if I hear one fucking sentence saying we're gonna do it with our own vision, I'm writing it off. I mean, I'm already writing it off as is, but like,
or no,
I gotta see a script.
What's even worse?
I don't care who the director is. I don't care who's involved in it. If I don't see a fucking script for this thing, I can't support it.
What's even worse than that is we're going to do it our own way, is hearing we're going to be faithful. Fans are going to appreciate how faithful we are, and then not do it faithful. That's what we've heard of. This is the most faithful property to date.
I literally remember reporting on Welcome to Raccoon City, and Tom Hopper, who plays Wesker?
Yeah.
He literally said, man, this is really like the game. Bruv, you fucking lied to us, man. You fucking lied to us.
I call it as I see
fucking
it.
lied to us. Like, it's nothing like the game. Like, just because you go, oh, look, it's got Itchy Tasty in it. Look, I wrote it on a window, doesn't make it Resident Evil.
100%,
You need to fundamentally understand what Resident Evil is. And this is in particular regard to the originals, because I appreciate Resident Evil has evolved over time. Maybe people have a different interpretation of what they believe that to be, but I believe it to be the classic. Like this is Resident Evil to me.
Yeah.
And until they understand that, Resident Evil is not post-apocalyptic. They keep going down this route of it's. I'm not saying it's not heading in that direction. Raccoon City, of course, falls to zombies and bioweapons, and it ends up getting nuked. I'm not saying it's going in that direction, but it's not post-apocalyptic. No Mad Max or anything like that. Like there was an Extinction and Resident Evil Netflix. So until this dude comes out, sits in an interview chair and goes, Listen, man, I fucking love the first Resident Evil game and just absolutely reels off loads of insider knowledge about the original 1, 2, and 3. He's fucking wasting his time, man. And I'm really trying to be nice and diplomatic about it, but I don't think we can anymore. It's just a waste of time.
Well said. Really well said. I think you kind of touched on all the thoughts I had about it. Like, you know, for real, like I'm sick of hearing the same studio bullshit over and over and over. Like, just I'll believe it when I see it. You know, I'm gonna get excited, you know, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna be at the same level, not the same hopes as I've had before. Been burned too many times. It doesn't seem like they can get it right, while others are now proving you can make a video adaptation properly into film. And it's mind-blowing to me, you know, when all the source material is literally there. We made a 15-minute fan film, a short fan film, off of one diary.
One file in the entire game.
But, you know, it's not Capcom, it's Constantine, and Constantine just doesn't seem to grasp it. And while they're still in control of it, my hopes aren't high. Yeah. Reading through it, it does sound very much like the same thing we've been through before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
next
that's
super
the
chat.
problem. They just don't listen.
Yeah.
All right. We got Sir Atazukin, I think, is next. Yep.
Yep.
Atazukin with the row with a 279 Canuck Buck super chat.
Thank you, Atazukin.
Hello, Biggie, Tony, JJ, and Andy. Oh yeah, Corey too.
Hi, Atazukin.
Oh, dude. When you saw this for the first ever time,
dude,
how
that's you.
Scared you were.
Here you are.
Dude, that's you. That's you, Andy.
Hey, we got more water.
What are you thirsty?
Yeah.
He's coming for us.
We'll
We're
give you
both gonna
something
die.
to suck down.
Suck this.
Suck on this.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
I always love this, but have you noticed in Resident Evil 3 remake, Nemesis, all Nemesis says is stars, stars, stars.
Yeah.
Kills 0 stars members in Resident Evil 3 remake.
That's what I said. He's literally useless. He's literally useless in the Resident Evil 3 remake. He doesn't even do his job at least once. Come on, dude.
You're describing him like an employee or something.
Yeah, he's like, give me a fire.
0 out of 10, dude.
His production numbers are down.
Yeah. Like, for real though, that was like the biggest thing. Is like at the end of it, I remember like looking at Corey and I was like, you know what? He didn't kill a single stars member at all. Like, I know he was imposing in the beginning, but like he didn't really stick the landing.
And then you've got like Resident Evil Apocalypse when Nemesis kills about 40 stars members.
That was, dude, to this day,
erases them.
One of my favorite stars members isn't even in the game, and it's gonna shock you to hear that he's in the Paul Anderson movies. I know that is insane, but that frickin' stars member that's got the cowboy hat and he's got the sniper and he's just listening to the CD player.
Son of a bitch!
That's my favorite. One of my favorite stars members, dude. Like, I'll say that was probably one of my highlights. I wish they would put him in the game. We did get unlockable costume for Kevin though, an Outbreak that had a cowboy hat. That was pretty cool.
Well, you know the funny thing of it was, the sniper, that was actually the guy who directed that movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was the director of the film.
Oh, that really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't know that. He got the coolest role, dude.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, because Apocalypse is the only. I think it's the only Resident Evil film that's not directed by Paul Anderson because he was shooting Alien vs Predator.
Whoa, I did not know. The more you know.
And then, was it Afterlife where he started writing them too?
I think it was the third one.
Oh, okay. No, he wrote the first one though, didn't he?
Let me look it up.
It's Film Split.
Because it was based on his own script called Undead or something like that. And he then adapted it after George A. Romero was dropped from the project and they brought him on board. He adapted that to be Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah. 2002 was written and directed by him. Yeah.
George says it was a sniper in the end.
Followed by Hazard to Classify for more tidbits like that.
There you go. No, but George says it was a sniper in the end was a director, not the one I'm talking about.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know. Just want to clarify that in case I have no idea.
Sniper at the end.
New to retro misinformation.
Damn, dude. Suspect 13 with a $2 super chat. Thank you for your support, Suspect 13. says, did you watch the Resident Evil Red Falls yet? No, I got tagged in it. And I remember Brandon said, congratulations, you guys now have the second highest viewed fan film on YouTube. And I was like, what else is higher? And then somebody shared Redfall. And I was like, yes, bro, this must be it. And I looked at the views and I was like, 2.5 million. Holy hell, dude. It's an hour long.
Yeah, I think that's the one that the official Resident Evil channel had commented on it. Said like, well done.
Yeah, that was on my recommended.
And actually,
I want to watch that.
If Capcom, because when we went through that initial conversation with Capcom during the Keeper's Diary, that was actually going to be my rebuttal if they were going to be difficult.
Oh yeah.
Us making the Keeper's Diary. So, well, hang on a minute. So what you're saying is our project is not okay, but the official Resident Evil page has commented on another fan film saying this is amazing, it's perfectly acceptable. I think legally that is a precedent that has been set. But fortunately, they were very good.
Yeah, thankfully they weren't difficult.
Which is great because most companies would just be like, "Fuck no."
Now, what are they going to share it?
Yeah, I mean, it's demonetized. It's a fan film. There was always going to be zero issues with Keeper's Diary, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice, if they did share it, but I think like maybe they're just too afraid to because of like they don't want to get like yelled at by Constantine or Screen Gems or something like that. Maybe they're afraid that could happen. It could be a thing. Could be a thing. It might be in a contract that they can't like support fan films or something like that in any way, shape, or form.
That's why I wanted you to play RE2 because I know you know it way more.
Yeah, I know RE2 way better than this.
You didn't 55 minutes?
55 minutes is my fastest time in RE2.
That's crazy, dude.
Damn. Yeah, both of you got really good.
I don't even know how I did
Well,
it.
JJ just jumped ahead by 5 minutes that one time you played. 2 times.
I'm gonna heal up. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I played that phenomenal, and I got 55 minutes, and my fastest time before that was 59. So I don't.
It was too. I was there distracting you two, getting drinks at the bar downstairs at the hotel. And
you was bringing them up to me. Some girl kept hitting on him the whole time.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, she was cool.
She was like some sound engineer from South Africa.
Yeah.
She wanted to work with us.
He's like, I'm gonna go back down and get some more drinks. You guys want them? Didn't you just go? All right.
That's not true.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Just left.
Never mind.
Just
God, I gotta go there next year and see all the crazy.
Yeah, Tony wants to hit on her.
Tony wants to get hit on by her.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, and then her boss was a big fan of the channel.
Oh yeah.
Huge fan of the channel. I got her card.
Nice.
I was like, thanks.
From what you said, she was a very nice lady.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Natalie.
It just docks her. Oh.
Just going back to the films.
If they ain't tall, I don't care.
Yeah, she likes a tall one.
She was tall.
Just going back to the films, I was just going to say, I actually really enjoy watching the first one. The first one's fucking goated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first Resident Evil movie is I've appreciated it more now after Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Because it was just doing its thing.
The first one's great compared to the other one. Sorry, I wanted to emphasize that.
Yes.
Compared to the other one.
I remember after we'd finished The Keeper's Diary, that brutal week, like 20-hour days or whatever it was. We went back to Andrew Sorlow's parents. They had like a trailer, and they literally gave it to us for the night. It was me, Nuji, Andrew, Charlie Kraslavsky. And dude, this trailer was proper pimped out, man. It had like fucking big TV in it, internet.
Dope.
Oh, one of those
and
big
was like,
ones.
Dude, the camp,
obviously had a copious amount of green herb, and then we all sat down and watched the first Resident Evil film again. And yeah, it was always loved going back and watching.
Did you the Tofu?
That's a different
one.
Oh, I thought you said it here.
Yeah, I was disappointed back in the day. I think we all were because, we were expecting to see the characters we know and love, and we're like, fuck are any of these people? And over the years you appreciate for what it was. I mean, there were a lot of great moments in that movie. You can't deny that.
Yeah, a self-contained story. The Hive is a fantastic location. It fulfills Becky's formula on what makes Resident Evil.
True. There you go.
Being an isolated location with bioweapons. Just the whole setup of that film's awesome. And then it had a perfect ending because it finished in Raccoon City. So,
yeah.
And that kind of set up the second one. And yeah, I can't speak highly. Like, I feel like Paul W.S. Anderson gets the criticism he deserves, but the first one is definitely underrated. It's definitely a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, same here. First movie I watched in the studio when we had it renovated was Resident Evil 1. That's a movie to this day I'll die on the hill that it's good. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I have nostalgia for it. It was definitely starting something new and different. I might not appreciate it as much at the time, but I grew to enjoy it.
Oh, the Slipknot, My Plague, fucking...
My favorite Slipknot song.
Yeah, man.
The soundtrack was phenomenal. Freaking Marilyn Manson with the main theme.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that just hits, dude. Like if you weren't a fan of Resident Evil going into that movie, you became a fan of Resident Evil for that. Like it created two different types of Resident Evil fans, and like that had enough to it to create its own fandom. I know the fandom for the movies was like massive.
Like our cousins even, right?
Oh yeah,
didn't they like that?
Oh yeah.
They actually, I know everyone says, oh, the films aren't like the games, but they actually did use the laser room in Resident Evil 4.
They did.
So that is directly from the films, and even the soundtrack for that's beautiful.
Yeah, they did pick up a couple pieces from the movies and then put those back in the games. Yeah, when they started getting more action movie-like, RE4 lasers, other pieces, sort of aesthetic influences. You can kind of see
the font of Resident Evil Outbreak.
The Red Queen got added into fucking
font.
Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles.
Oh, the font. Yeah, sorry. Wait, say that again, Tony?
Oh, well, the fact that the Red Queen from the movies got added into Resident Evil the Umbrella Chronicles.
Yes,
like,
you're right.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was in the mansion, and that's like where Sergei and that tyrant in the white coat were leaving at that point and shit. They took it that night and stuff, and then like, you know, Wesker retrieves the data from it and shit, and like that I was just like, oh, so we're really doing that now, aren't we?
Picking up those pieces, yeah. Sergei Vladimir, dude, that guy has 2 first names.
That's badass. He sounds Russian as shit. Holy hell.
What's up with that?
God, yeah, I suppose just to set the time on when I watched Resident Evil, the first movie, I remembered, like, again, it's like 2002, so like, you didn't download films like you do now, especially pirated films. And I remember my mum come back. She was like, "Oh, Resident Evil's out," and it was a pirated. I couldn't believe it. It was a CD-ROM, and it was over 2 discs. So it was actually like Resident Evil 2 in a way, because it was over 2 discs. Like, you know, disc 1 was like 45 minutes, and disc 2 was 45 minutes because it wasn't DVD. Just like absolute sign of the times.
Oh shit, that's wild.
Copy.
Awesome. Like, I knew it was coming. I was looking forward to it, man. I got tickets and everything. You just bootlegged it. That's wild.
I just remember going to see the second film in theaters with my buddies and stuff, and you know, like we were really, like me and my buddy Josh, like, we were really excited to see the Nemesis and everything, because we figured, oh, the first movie ended and now it's gonna be in the city. Okay, this is gonna be fucking great. Let's go. And you know, then like we saw the Nemesis, it was like, oh, he looks cool. Oh, they gave him feelings. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to them for doing prosthetics and realistic. It looks kind of goofy now. I remember he looked cool, but he just wasn't as big as I thought. And then she fought him at the end, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, he's like spin kicking him and shit.
Where during the fight scenes, they obviously swapped it out for a stunt Nemesis, and it's literally like a normal sized guy with a massive head.
Oh, yes, that's huge.
It just looks goofy as hell.
Yeah, it does.
I also loved the Ashford that weird storyline they had with the daughter was injecting, like the whole like injecting of the T-virus was cool as shit. With the little circles. I love that.
That was interesting, actually. Nikolai was badass. And Mikhail, not Mikhail. Carlos was badass.
Yeah.
But I like the actor that they had for Nikolai as well. Like they both were great.
So, funny enough, if you don't know, the guy, and I'm sure Proxy will remember him, the guy who played Nikolai, he's most famously known for his role as Dave Titus in the show Titus on Fox, but he's also Scud Farkas from that Christmas Story movie.
Scud Farkas.
Scud Farkas?
That's a great
name. No,
yeah,
that's the bully that was beating up Ralphie and everything like that.
No shit. Yes, I knew that. I did know that, actually.
Yep.
Now that you say that, yep. And it makes so much sense.
Yep, and yeah, the guy who played Carlos, he was great. Oda Fair, that's the dude from the first 2 Mummy movies.
Yeah. And it was Benson and him took a picture together. That was super dope.
That was super dope seeing that.
Yeah. It was cool that they got together.
What were you saying about the sniper being the director of the movie?
Oh, they said that wasn't the one I'm talking about. That's the one at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it is him.
Oh, it is him?
It is the Stars guy. Because if you look up his, I guarantee you, look up his name, type Resident Evil, you will see the photo of him.
So here's something that doesn't add up to me in Resident Evil Apocalypse, and Beggy might be able to clarify this for me. But when they introduce Jill Valentine, it's almost under the assumption that something has happened with Jill. Like, are they assuming that the mansion incident had taken place in that universe?
Oh, like prior?
Yeah.
Oh, and she had been
fucking weird. Like they just introduce her like you just meant to know who this person is.
Maybe
you're right.
Maybe that was just their introduction to acknowledging the existing characters in the lore from the games and trying to give them way, because in the previous one she wasn't in it. So I think they just wanted to. I don't know if they were implying that there was any prior sort of history with her in this universe. I think it was more so just, this is the character, meet her as she is for like movie audiences. That's kind of like what I took it as.
Like, you know who this is already.
Yeah, and not necessarily saying whether or not she was involved in the mansion incident in the movie canon, but I don't think they wanted that to be relevant. I think that they wanted to just introduce her as this like this very talented markswoman comes in when she's needed. Yeah,
because she already knows. Like, it's like that presupposition that she's interacted with these zombies before, because she was like, "Oh, you got to shoot them in the head."
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
They did show I remember at the beginning there was like a star that says "Star is suspended," and like Jill was like and it was her photo. She was suspended, and it was, I think it had something to do with the whole zombie thing or whatever. And then that's like why it leads into her knowing exactly how to deal with the zombies.
Oh, okay. So that was part of Apocalypse? Like that was...
Yeah.
Okay, so then they did, I guess, establish that there. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let me look up and see if I can find the full thing.
Yeah, see if you can find like... I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a newspaper clipping.
Oh, by the way, Andrew is chilling in chat.
Andrew's in the chat.
How'd it go? Can I join y'all in a few for a short while before I start editing?
Of course, Andrew. You can join us. Let's bring
No,
it
he's not gonna want. We're
Andrew.
talking about the RE movies. He's gonna go off.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus. No, he's gonna throw off the cams though, so I gotta figure that out here in a second. Let me get this sorted.
Oh, yep, I got it right here. So it says, all right, let me blow this up more. Oh, damn, like they did like a whole spread and everything. So yeah. Stars cop Jill Valentine disgraced, suspended over wild accusations of monsters in the Arklay Mountains.
So they kind of mixed the lore in from the game. That's a very bizarre decision.
Interesting.
There's a whole thing here too. It says, yeah, Raccoon City lost one of its brightest police officers, Jill Henderson, today due to a temporary suspension. Oh, wow. Oh, they call her Henderson?
Jill Henderson?
Oh, this must have been an earlier thing before they
that?
switched it to Valentine. That must have been it. The suspension was...
That would have been even more goofy if they get that in.
Jill Henderson?
Wait, now it's... Oh, wow, they fucked this up. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. So Officer Valentine was suspended for an indefinite period effective today. She was well known to Raccoon City as the unit head for drug enforcement and organized crime. She was responsible for many high-profile arrests. Ms. Valentine's suspension stems from her assertions of strange going-ons in the Arklay Mountains surrounding Raccoon City. According to Valentine, zombie-like humans are living in the Arklays, feeding on human flesh and attacking unsuspecting inhabitants of the region. Valentine has gone on record and has the support of several other STARS officers in her assertions. In yesterday's short press conference, this person's name is Captain Henderson, noticed Officer Valentine had been suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome due to her recent death of her former partner, Leon Kent. Wait, what?
Whoa.
Are you reading AI?
Leon's later too, right? In the Anderson verse?
Yeah.
They put Leon in.
So it goes on to say, Jill Valentine is one of the most gifted and intelligent police officers, but she just needs a good rest right now, says Captain Henderson. I mean, she made wild accusations of monsters living in the Arklay Mountains. I do not think she is mentally stable at the moment, and this leave of absence will give her time to clear her head. Officer Valentine has remained more or less silent on the issue of her temporary dismissal. Miss Valentine did not attend yesterday's... Oh, I gotta scroll over. Yesterday's press conference in a prepared statement read by one of her fellow officers, Sergeant Gil Payton. Oh, that's the dude that she was with in the movie that got bit in the leg. The guy that she was with. She stated, I believe Raccoon City is under a serious threat from a strange force. I have seen human creatures eating each other and other humans. I am not deluded. Raccoon City will soon see firsthand these terrible creatures, and you will know I am not making these creatures up. I believe the Umbrella Corporation is somehow to blame for the unfortunate fate that has befallen these individuals. I cannot explain it more than this. I beg you, citizens of Raccoon City, prepare yourself for a fight. It will soon be upon you. Immediately following the reading of Officer Valentine's statement, the conference was halted, and questions were referred to the RPD's media relations officer, McGregor Austin Olson. In a related story, a spokesperson from the Umbrella Corporation issued a statement in a separate press briefing yesterday. The alternative media has reported earlier this week that Officer Valentine, along with at least 3 other Raccoon Police and STARS officers, had seen what they describe as mutant or zombie-like people near the mountains. This is crazy, dude. Like, they actually had something going. Why didn't this shit make it in?
Tony.
Yeah?
I don't mean to cut you off, and I don't mean to be rude. It's very interesting, but are you reading a fucking book right now?
Well, I'm done.
How long is this thing?
I fell asleep too.
I thought Tony was on fucking Wattpad or something, just reading out some fanfic.
I'll put it in the chat right here. If you guys want to actually read this shit and everything, like they actually fucking went the. Oh wait,
that's dope.
I can't send it in.
Put it on your Twitter, Joe.
Yeah, like if you literally just like look it up, you'll see it. But this is fucking crazy that they. Why wasn't this in the film? Like,
but it makes even less sense that that didn't make it into the film, because now you've just got this black hole of information about Jill that we just meant to know. Is there a director's cut of?
I love that, Andrew.
Real quick, I gotta cut you guys off because I gotta bring Andrew in. It's gonna pause you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He's right now. He's standing in Jill's idle pose. He's headed
equals Jill idle pose right now.
Sorry.
Tapping his foot, you know.
All right, let's get Andrew in here.
Wow, there's like full-on other articles too. This is crazy.
We can make a video on this.
Tony, don't share it to everybody. Just send it to me.
I was talking about this. I was talking about this on my stream the other day, but another like fan theory I love talking about, and JJ knows exactly what I'm talking about, and it's Billy not actually existing in Resident Evil 0.
Yeah,
just being a
JJ's all over that. Yeah.
I love it so much. I really want to do a video on it.
It's the best. That's literally the best theory I've ever heard in the game.
I did. It just was
People
a
hate
fun
it, though.
theory that we came up with, but we just went with it. And the chat went with it, and we made it a legit thing, and we explained it with like real trauma, real personal events, all of that. But we got Road Team member Andrew here. Everybody in the chat, let's give it up to Road Team member Andrew. Let me fix my camera.
Drew.
All right, nobody talk about the Resident Evil movies. Nobody talk about them.
Yeah, don't get them going, guys.
Now we're done. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
It's all right,
Drew.
Terrible human being.
How's it going, Andrew?
Not too bad. What I miss?
Nothing.
Not absolutely
Dino Crisis?
Zero.
Dino Crisis.
They didn't.
No,
they
Dino
didn't
Crisis.
announce
Dino
anything.
Crisis.
Nothing. No.
Dino Crisis.
Well, yeah. Dino
Crisis.
Oh, you didn't see what I put in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like Dino Crisis is coming to the PlayStation 1 classics for like PS4 and PS5. So there's that.
PS Plus, it's coming too.
Yeah, PS Plus. Yeah, so there's that, and then yeah, no Resident Evil news or anything like that.
Interesting.
Nah, it was pretty lackluster.
That'll work, right?
Yeah, but I was gonna try to get you pumped up with Dino Crisis and just say it's coming as a port to PS5, but you got to pay for PS Plus.
You can have PS Plus.
I know he likes.
Is it going to be on PS4 too, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I would have joined you guys earlier, but I was still at work and I had a super important meeting with the special someone about Resurrection, so I couldn't hop on
How'd that
right
go?
away.
Cool.
It went good. There's a lot. We chatted a lot about. I can't talk about it too much.
You spoke to George A. Romero.
From the VR.
Holy shit!
You have to finish this later. Believe it or not, we're
So, anyways, yeah, I would have hopped on, but
that killed Corey.
Then help us.
That's one of my favorite jokes. I made something like that before. Remember?
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, going back to the RE0, I think that theory of Billy not existing absolutely covers. So there's one cutscene I think that and they say between them like, oh, what are we going to do with the dude?
Yeah.
And it that kind of cans it. But if you take that out of it, I think it's perfect because think about it.
Sorry.
Rebecca is this super novice STARS member. The helicopter crashes. She's a little bit shook up. She hears about a story about Billy Cohen escaping into the Arkley forest. And she uses that as almost a mechanism for trauma to get her through the adventure. And when she gets back to the mansion, she almost snaps out of it. And that explains why Rebecca is almost completely invalid in Resident Evil 1. She's completely useless. Bearing in mind, in Resident Evil 0, she goes through such a big character change. But when she gets to the mansion, it's completely forgotten about.
Yep.
Which is very bizarre. And if
she
they ever do a remake, a re-remake, they can unify the lore there because that just makes no sense whatsoever.
There's little things though that add to it too, right? She plays the piano in Resident Evil 1. She has Billy play the piano in Resident Evil 0, right? Like she had it in her this whole time. It was always there. It's just she didn't know how to accept it. She was trying to cope with the trauma. She seen him. She thought of him as somebody that could help her. Every time he comes around, it's always mysterious. And every time he comes around, they always work through it together. But it was always her this whole time, and that's why he disappears and never comes back. Like he was already dead when she got there. Like he was there, but he was dead, and she just envisioned that he was there helping her. That's the theory. It was a coping mechanism. It was trauma.
I think that's a totally legitimate theory.
It really is.
I would take it one step further, and I'll say that Billy did exist. He did escape, or he obviously the van turned over and he escaped that way.
Yeah.
But I think he died in the Arkley Mountains by the Cerebus dogs, and that is the hand that you find in the original Resident Evil 1.
Oh, that's an added layer, baby.
Oh, shit.
We got that video going, that speculation theory video, dude. That's good. That's a cherry on top right there.
It's interesting.
Yeah, because they kept trying to say that was Kenneth's hand or something like that. I'm like,
yeah, it was Kenneth's hand.
He's the one who fired the shot.
Yeah, it was Edward, because I think in the N64 beta, when he pops through the window, he doesn't have a hand.
Oh,
so
holy shit!
I don't think that was in the remake.
So,
not the remake.
I was gonna say that wouldn't
release.
also make sense because they were not near a train; they were near the mansion.
Yeah.
You don't have your press.
I do that though.
Oh, actually, no, wait, no, that's true. Like the train had already left that area at that point.
Train had left the station,
I mean, hell, you end up somehow in the marshalling yard in RE0. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why, I'm trying to find more lore bits that disprove that theory about Billy, but outside of that one cutscene, there just isn't really much that disproves it, because every single cutscene, conveniently in Resident Evil 0, where Rebecca interacts with somebody else, Billy's not there. Like when she interacts with Enrico, Billy's not there.
Yeah.
Well, with Marcus though, there's before you battle him and while you're battling him as a Queen Leech, I mean, I guess your theory still kind of holds true. It holds consistent because it doesn't really go out of his way to address both of them. He kind of he does his dramatized sort of
Billy thing,
bits of dialogue, his Marcus thing,
Right.
but he doesn't really go out of his way to
Mm-hmm.
address Umbrella and Billy, and he's like, I'm angry because you broke into my quarters, and he does his thing. Yeah.
And right before you meet Billy too, you read the thing about him, right?
Yeah. He manifests him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what, in my opinion, that's what Rebecca builds the image on what she believes Billy looks like and how he's going to act.
100%.
Because she's got a fucking character profile right in front of her.
Exactly.
and then he just rides off into the sunset, never to be seen again in Resident Evil.
Dude, we while we were streaming, when we came up with this theory, we started poking holes in it to see if we could, and it was pretty fucking. It was strong. It was a strong theory. Like, it was hard to punch holes in it, other than the physical evidence that he was actually there.
That's in her head.
But that could also
Baz in the chat. Baz said that in my stream as well about the Wesker and Birkin cutscene. I can't remember if it's in Zero or if it's in Umbrella Chronicles.
I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when they're observing Billy and Rebecca, and then Wesker and Birkin behind the monitor are like, "But what about the male?"
Exactly,
and they acknowledge Billy. Yeah.
Maybe they couldn't tell
We'll
what
just
Rebecca
pretend
was.
that didn't happen.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Went either way. I don't know.
What's that old Family Guy joke? It's like, yeah, we're not gonna pay attention to it. We're just gonna ignore it, just like the giant squid.
Yeah. Got me there.
Yeah.
Got me there. Peggy, why'd you have to ruin this?
Yeah, we were all having fun here.
Period. Then you had to go.
I think Andy ruined it, and then I remembered it a different or like more clearly, and then like ruined it more.
Usually I'm the
Blame
plus
Andy.
kill. I think Tony should read another monologue again.
Yeah, it was good though. Actually, I did like that. I cut him off because I didn't know how long it was gonna go, and I wanted to bring you in. But Tony, if you want to read another monologue, by all means, the chat wants to see it, right?
You didn't cut me off. That was literally the end of it.
I didn't mean to. There might be
No,
more.
like
though.
I said, you didn't cut me off. I ended it. 'Cause that was literally the end of the.
That was it.
Boom.
Perfect timing.
Quick, someone find some old English literature for Tony to read for about 30 minutes.
All right, next $50 donation, and Tony reads an entire book. I love it. In his Boston accent.
Going home.
That's Tony.
Thing. I can't read, so I don't know how the fuck I did that.
You did good.
It was really good.
It was interesting for sure. You did
Oh, that's funny.
You read perfectly. It's like you knew this whole time, and you're just playing a bit.
So
dude, even if I knew it, I wouldn't be able to read that well. Like I literally do not know how I did that.
Proud of you, Tony.
Contextualizing it back for Mr. Solo, have you heard of the news about a potential reboot of the Resident Evil?
Are you trying to give me an aneurysm right now?
I told you not to get him going.
Hold on, before you get him going, can I please read these? Because we got like a. When I said
like 4
Tony's gonna read if we get a $50, the supports are coming through. Gary with a £10. Thank you, Gary.
No, Bowie Sensei.
Oh, Bowie Sensei with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Bowie.
I think at work, so I can't hang around. Hope you guys are doing well.
Oh, thanks, man. Have a good night at work. Yeah, we're doing great, man. Hope you're doing well. We got Gary with a £10. Thank you so much, Gary, for that very generated.
I want to see. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I want to see the third Ghost game to be set on the white British guy that became a samurai, just to stroke my ego to see how well it would go down. Okay.
White British guy.
Stay together.
There you go. All right. Nighthawk with a gifted membership, growing the row, still 58 members, dude. Thank you,
Let's
Nighthawk.
go.
Appreciate you, man.
Then
we got Raccoon City Pizza with another $2 super chat to our pizza fund. We got $4 in our pizza fund right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raccoon City Pizza.
2 slices of pizza.
Hell yeah, dude.
Tried raiding Capcom Code Veronica style, didn't work.
Oh, dude, you got busted.
They got
Now
good
you're-
security.
Yeah, they got you locked up. Probably on Sheena Island.
Yeah.
We got Nero the Hero. Whoa.
What?
Is that Nero Redwood?
That's Nero Oh my god.
Holy crap! I just talked about you in the other stream.
Wow.
I said, where has he been? Nero the Hero Redwood with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. It's good to see you.
We're talking about him, yeah. Dino Crisis and Blood Omen will probably be $10, or you can play with Plus. Time Splitters Trilogy is there as well, and you can pay $10 for each game.
I will pay for Time Splitters in a heartbeat. Freaking go, dude.
That game.
Hell yeah, but they didn't let you buy Resident Evil Director's Cut. You had to just pay for PlayStation Plus to play that. I don't know. I don't know about that, but that's cool if they do. Yes, definitely. All right, now back to the conversation, and thank you for the support, guys.
So what about that remake of reboot?
Reboot.
You need to stop now.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have went back to that. No, I want to know what Andrew's thoughts are for real.
You know what he thinks.
Doesn't the chat want to hear it?
You guys want to hear it?
We have no choice but to use this
I mean, I don't have an opinion of it. It's they're the people that own the IP.
Good plan.
They're gonna make what they want to make, and they're gonna pick the guy that's gonna make it for them. Like, this is not news.
True.
They may or may not have an interest in Resident Evil, the people that own the rights, but I think they have a pretty good track record of showing that they don't really have any interest in making Resident Evil. So they just probably see it as a dollar sign, much like Disney probably does with Star Wars nowadays. So they're just gonna push whatever they want and hire the right person for them to make it. So that's
anticlimactic.
It's unfortunate, but that's the world we live in. I feel like every now and again, people slip through the cracks, like Peter Jackson and Sam Raimi.
Peter Jackson's good,
and they get to make the movies that they want, but I just don't think that really happens anymore.
Yeah,
unfortunately. So
is Andrew on Valium? What the fuck? That was tame.
Yeah, that was so tame.
That was very diplomatic.
Just trying to be as diplomatic as I can possibly be.
Good job, Andrew.
What if they
Who are you and what have you done with my Italian brother?
What if this reboot, they get in front of the producers and Constantine filming, and he's like, I've got a script. And he opens it up and he's like, think Resident Evil, but it's post-apocalyptic. And that's it. And they're like, Constantine like, sold. Original idea, love it.
Yeah.
With some Nickelodeon teenagers and fart humor.
I'd be curious if this guy even grew up playing the games, or which he probably hasn't, but you never know. I don't know. The thing is with Peter Jackson, like, he was obsessed. He was literally obsessed, and his life revolved around Tolkien. And then you have guys like what's his name? The guy that made the Godfather films?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, Coppola.
He was obsessed with the novels. What's the author's name?
S.E.
Mario
Perry.
Puzo or something.
Sorry.
That wrote the novels. Anybody? No.
Baby.
Anyways, the guy that wrote the Godfather novels, he was obsessed. And every now and again, you have people like that slip through the cracks in Hollywood that actually care.
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening anytime soon with what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but it's how it is.
Yeah, I don't know where Resident Evil films go from here. Like,
They don't go anywhere.
I'll tell you where
Like,
they go. They go into the hands of people like Andrew Solo. That's what it is.
Yes.
No, but from the information that I've read, it's going to be a reboot in Raccoon City, and they've got a young 20-year-old male actor, a male black actor that's going to be playing the lead. And I'm just trying to figure out what story they're trying to tell here. It could lean into that Outbreak, ordinary person in an extraordinary situation.
Maybe it's Marvin.
Jim.
Marvin wasn't.
Maybe it's a new
in
character.
his 20s, was he?
It could be Marvin. No, he wasn't in his 20s.
Actually, yeah, I think he is a little bit older, but
Yeah, he's in his 30s. probably later.
maybe they'll change some things.
It's got to be Jim.
They're gonna change
His life
some
is
things.
shit, you know?
My life is shit. Well, I mean, that'll get the Gen Z audience going.
Yeah, I don't know,
Gen Z
man.
audience
I
going.
just I stopped getting my hopes up for these things a long time ago. It's like I feel like the movies are made for the average person, not the fan, and that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, they can, like I said, I've gotten my hopes up so many times that it's difficult to get my hopes up now. I'll get excited if things are looking good, but I'll understand where we could go because we've been there before. And just the latest movie and the Netflix series and all that just kind of made me appreciate what Paul Anderson did at that time for Resident Evil, not where it went, not what it became.
Yeah.
But it made me appreciate that more because it became its own thing, and I was excited to go see it, and it was the only thing we had at that time. And I'm not saying that's good, and I'm not saying that's where I want to go. I'm just saying, like, I need something that was, like, at that level for Resident Evil, but for live action. Like, you can't lie. Despite how much you didn't like it, it was at a very high level. When the Resident Evil movie was coming, people were talking about it. There was excitement. There was hype. It was all over, regardless if you liked it or didn't, but it was at an all-time high. So it's like they had it for the games. They had it for the movies. Like, Resident Evil was freaking winning. You know what I mean? Like, and I kind of wanted to go back to that point where it's just like, it's on top, man. It's taking over. You got the live action. You got the games. You got all sorts of shit, and the games, they're good. Now it's just like that was a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just had this meeting with these individuals, and we were kind of talking about in today's day and age, with a lot of people being very dissatisfied in what the mainstream media or Hollywood or whatever you want to call it are doing with streaming services, just an over fluctuation of content, agenda, whatever.
Yeah.
I think people are starting to they're still consuming content, but I think people are starting to realize, like, they're trying to look for other places to find stuff that we grew up liking. Like, and I think where it's at now is to the point where people, a lot of indie people, YouTube people, are starting to really get into this genre or this field of work that I think people are wanting to see more than just this stuff that keeps getting peddled out.
Yeah.
And I was actually talking to someone else who I can't really talk about yet about this, and they were even saying, like, it's just so oversaturated. Like, back in the day, you wouldn't have to worry about, you know, watching all this stuff. Like, you could just watch one thing, or it was just right there, and there wasn't like 18 billion shows or whatever. Now it's like it's just content is what it is. So but I think people are really having that craving for quality stuff, and they're probably finding it on platforms like YouTube and stuff like that.
I think they've been for years, and I think that's one reason why we have the community we do here at the Residents of Evil, is because when I started making content, we played the classic games. You know, we talked about, you know, the news and stuff like that, but we found this like massive community that still appreciated like where it originated, you know, the classic games, and like that community's always been there. That craving for like what used to be has always been there. It's just now being amplified.
And it's weird because it's being amplified, but it's failing. Like, they're not really making money where they should be making money. People are giving them money for streaming and whatever, and they're probably making hundreds of millions every month. So it probably doesn't matter that they're failing in other areas like Hollywood or whatever.
See, I thought that. But like, look at like the Acolyte, for example. I don't know why my camera's having a fit, but look at the Acolyte, for example. Like, at what point did they finally go, do you know what? This shit just ain't working, man. It's just not working. The only difference with the Acolyte is because it's on Disney Plus, it's almost like a get out of jail free, because it's not like it's got a box office to so I'm gonna take this off the Gwen. They've not got a box office to, like, you know, justify their means to or anything, but they must have some metric to justify. Like, we can't just keep going on with these just lackluster, like, not only films but games. Look at Assassin's Creed Shadows, whatever it's called. They've actually, breaking news, they've actually cancelled all of the pre-release, like sending it out to critics and stuff like that. All the preview editions, they've just cancelled them.
Did they cancel it?
And
I heard some stuff about it, yeah.
It's almost just cookie cutter shit, dude. It's like consume.
Yeah.
And without any real artistic integrity or thought. And it's a real shame.
Yeah, I mean, like, people are waking up to that now, because like the thing is, the reason why like Disney can keep losing money is because all that they lose, they just write it off. All these shows that keep failing, it's just a write-off.
It's like a write-off or a way to keep the copyright or whatever.
Yeah, that's why they don't care about failing, because they're Disney. They can keep failing and just write it off, and they still get money. And the only ones that suffer are the IPs that they fuck up. I mean, you know, that's just how it kind of works at this point. And like, I mean, like, what was it? Like what WB was doing, because they've been hemorrhaging money for a while now. They canceled that Coyote versus Acme movie that they were trying to do, and it was supposed, and apparently it was a really good fucking film. And now it's gonna be deleted completely. And so instead of releasing it, all the work that the people put into the film, now it doesn't get seen, but the studio gets to reap the benefits of it being considered a write-off. Same with the Batgirl movie. What's his name? Brendan Fraser was supposed to be the villain in it, and apparently from what he was saying in it, like they really went the distance for it to try to like be a very good film. And WB was like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna cancel this. They didn't even give it a test run. That's the thing. So, you know, they're all about just like looping this whole, oh, you know what, let's just make a movie but not release it and still get money while everybody else gets screwed over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the big issue that we face with a lot of this stuff now, you know, and everybody seems to be following, again, it's about trends. People follow trends and what works.
Yeah, Brandon.
What is that?
Brandon always disagrees with everything.
He's
I
talking
feel like I say,
statements, Andrew.
I'll say like I like toast, and Brandon will be like, no, that's wrong.
No, you do not. I strongly disagree. Bread is better.
You'd be like, the sky's blue, and he's like, well, technically, no, that's wrong because it's actually a reflection of the sea.
I think we need to get a Andrew Brandon conversation going. They can just go against each other.
That's how those conversations go.
All of these cases of like, no, I disagree. No, you're wrong. I imagine Brandon like sitting at the typewriter in the keeper's room and like putting on like a pair of like rounded glasses and being like, well, actually, da-da-da-da-da. And just like going off.
They just have a disagreement, a very gentleman-like disagreement, until it gets physical. Hell yes, that's what I need.
Gosh,
Jet!
You're so creepy, man.
God damn these brain suckers! Remember how big and terrifying they were in the original?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They're still terrifying.
Yes.
Big boys, yeah.
Technically, these things only appear one other time in the series, and it's for Survivor 2, Code Veronica.
Really? Holy shit!
Yep,
yeah, they were cool. I really like that enemy.
Only other time that you will see the brain demos.
Yeah.
Oh, we almost got to see that in the arcade, but the machine was not functioning.
You guys didn't beat it?
The one you were gonna buy, remember?
Yeah, why? It malfunctioned? Fucking thank
You didn't
God
tell
I
us
didn't.
that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
$10,000 is a good
next
deal.
time I'm in Chicago, I do want to go there and see if they can fix it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got the new stuff that they got is really fun too. They just keep getting more inventory.
Wow.
Like,
Claire,
what the hell are you doing, Claire?
There's nothing left for space.
Oh, they opened up like a little. I think there was like an Asian restaurant right adjacent to it, and they kind of own that space now too. So they have like a little bit more.
Nice.
It's puking
yeah.
on me.
Dying too.
No, I'm not gonna die.
Yeah, chat. So if you're ever in the Chicago area, it's right outside Chicago. It's called Galloping Ghost Arcade. It is literally the biggest arcade in America.
I go there all the time. Beggy never invites me.
Shotgun this.
They literally have every arcade game you can think of. I mean, they literally have the Code Veronica game there. They have like tons of fighting games. There's tons of light gun games there as well. Like, I mean, there was some games that I hadn't seen in over 30 years. Like, there were games that like I couldn't remember the name of, but I remember them vividly. And then I found them there, and I was like, holy shit. And then like right down the street, they also have a whole building dedicated to pinball machines too. So if you're ever down that area, definitely check out Galloping Ghost.
Next time I'll just go there without Beggy inviting me.
Right?
I think that sounds good.
Hey, I said that we should all go to Chicago, and you're like, nah, I don't wanna.
Chicago, I feel it.
I feel like I'm always the one. This is like the saddest thing ever I'm about to tell you. Like, I'm always the one that likes to not evade being the host, like dodge being the host.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be a host for like you and Tony. I have been before, you know, but like
not for JJ
one of my best friends. Just to give you some perspective, like she loves being the host. She has a bunch of animals. She has like a really nice place. And I always go to her place. I've known her for almost 5 years, and she hasn't been to my place once.
Thank God.
Like one time.
Because of
like,
you or
I'm
her?
never the person. Huh?
Because of you or her? Does she want to
first
come?
because of me. But then I'm like, yeah, you could just come over, and then like we decided we'll just hang out at your place anyway because it's cooler. And she's almost always the one too with like plans in the city. Like, let's go here, let's go on a boat ride, let's do that. So I kind of just go with that, yeah. But that's just something funny that I realized about myself is like I'm just not.
I'm the same way.
If I could like get out of hosting, then I'll try to.
Yeah, I've never been.
I'll also try to be generous sometimes if I can.
I was in Corey's house once when he got it. I was in it one time when he renovated it. I've never been in this house ever since. That was like 4 years ago.
I don't know. I'm just like that.
Corey's probably got like a lot of bodies in his closet.
He might.
Like that.
Don't tell everybody.
Don't give it away.
I'm gonna get the cops showing up now.
Somebody's gonna call it in.
No.
God damn. But we got Nero the Hero Redwood with another $2 super chat. Thank you, Nero.
Japanese government was investigating AC Shadows.
Oh,
shit.
What are they investigating?
Are you serious? The government was getting involved with it now?
It's going down, bro.
Gosh.
The Japanese Yakuza government.
What's going
dude.
That's how you really know you messed up.
Oh no.
The Yakuza?
Yeah, the Yakuza government.
You don't run the government.
You don't know that.
That's true. That is true. You don't know how to do this, do you?
No idea, dude.
Tony can tell you in 2 seconds.
He won't, though. Got it. See?
All right, guys, I think I'm going to take off so I can make some edits on this video for this weekend.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sounds good.
Have a good night. See you soon.
Bye,
Andrew.
Later, dude.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
All right.
We love you, Andrew.
All right, let's get the cameras back.
Yeah, he was very tame tonight, Tony. You were right.
He is. Every time we call him out, like to speak on behalf of something, he's very calm and collected.
But whenever we just say something about something, he'll send 12 texts.
He'll go off, dude. At least he's professional. You know?
He will literally drop like 7 F-bombs in 1 sentence.
Whoa, that's too detailed.
He gets worked up. He's passionate.
He's passionate. He's got a big heart.
There we go, and good.
All right, you gonna beat this tonight or what?
Yeah, I'm trying to beat this, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I wasn't planning on beating it tonight, but I'm cooking, dude. I don't know. What do you think?
Come on, keep going.
I'm giving her. Why is Peggy the only one that's off center there?
I don't know why. You did that. You made her small.
I mean, literally, like if you beat this, I mean, once you get to the clock tower, you're literally halfway through the game.
We're not even there yet, though. And Jay just gotta go to bed eventually, right?
Yeah, I get up at 3.
Yeah,
man, dude. No, but I mean, I can make some progress. I can make some progress, or whenever you guys are tired, or whenever chat wants to go to bed. You know, they're pretty hyped right now, and you know, get me playing Resident Evil, and I just get that itch. I can't stop. Can't stop.
So I just saw something on Twitter from our buddy Mike Cosplayed. He goes, if you want Resident Evil 9 to be called Apocalypse, you deserve to be disappointed. I don't care.
Yeah, I wonder if it will be called Apocalypse.
That'd be a dumb name.
We already had that.
Movie did it. Movie did it.
Yes, Milkman, we want to play Until Dawn Remastered 100%.
Oh, yeah, we're streaming it when it drops.
100%.
Yep. That one I'm more excited for than most.
Silent Hill 2 is my number 1 still.
Silent Hill 2, then Until Dawn.
Yep.
Out of everything.
Okay, I just read something.
Was happening.
Bro,
I want to ask you guys a question. This is something I've read like 3 times, and it's just so funny. Everyone describes it differently, but like, so someone was like, saying that like I already knew everything that was going to happen on the state of play, and I refused to show it. And then previously, I remember a couple of photos that we posted when we were like in Vegas, and a couple of other times. One person was like, "Your eyes always look like you know the deepest, darkest secrets of people," and I was like, "Because I do." And then one other person went to the picture that we took for the Welcome to Raccoon City review, like all of us together.
Yeah.
And then he was like, the girl in the middle looks like she's got dirt on everyone. And I'm like, do I just always look like I know like stuff that I'm not like telling people?
Jackie, that's why you gotta wear glasses like me.
Yeah.
Oh,
you might have to know.
You're giving it away with your eyes. You're telling our whole life fucking stories without being asked. All right, Meg? I need you to knock it off.
Say anything.
Dude,
Still pictures.
I think it's because your demeanor is very you're very polite. You're very quiet. Until you start to talk. And so, like, whenever you're that person that's just kind of waiting for your turn to talk, you're really quiet. It looks like you're just ready to unload. I don't know. That's the only thing I could see for why you look like
you have big eyes, but not in a bad way. But like maybe that's why. You know what I mean?
I'm ready to tell.
I mean, in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess expressive, but like
you probably just
no, that's true though. Like there are times when people will say things and I'll riff off of them in my head, but I'll not want to say them, and I'll just like go through like some motions, and then like, but in the end, like I'll intend to just stay quiet and just keep listening.
That's what it is.
You're telling us that you do want to say the dirt, but
we don't notice it. No, we just don't notice it. Giving us
I do want to like think about the dirt in my brain, but like
form it.
Just keep it
form
there,
that dirt. Make a mold out of it, and then unleash it to the world.
Mm-hmm. And then there are other cases of like, because I feel I've like been reading a lot about personality development this year, like a lot. Like it's almost been like a obsession of mine. But like one of the things that I realized is that some people, they don't think as much before they respond to others, but then others will have like almost like stratified layers of like what level of a response should I give them, like what is appropriate for them, you know? And I feel like in the past I've had trouble like sorting through like what is appropriate for any situation, and I go into like too much granularity.
Yeah.
And like I bore people, right? So like I think I'm like more judging of like what I should do.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Big. No, I'm kidding.
A long time ago.
We're kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Case in point.
We're kidding.
No, go continue. Sorry.
No, that was most of it. It was just kind of how I understood. Like sometimes I talk through every single one of my thoughts, but then I'm like, I don't need to be doing that, you know?
Oh, I get you. Yeah, just expressive, right? You have a lot of things you want to say or a lot of thoughts, and you just express it vocally.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Who in the chat is like that?
Have ADHD or something like that.
Like maybe you have ADHD. I don't know.
The first thought that comes to my head, I'll speak most of the time. It's never good though.
Is it like a
intrusive
intrusive thing, or is it just like
Yeah, of course they are.
Well, I'm asking you, Bag.
Oh, for me?
Oh yeah.
Like what part of it is intrusive?
Well, like that you just continue talking without thinking.
I think she's just worried about speaking too much when she doesn't have to, or
yeah. Just like giving details or like levels of granularity that like people just aren't asking for.
Yeah,
and like especially people that I know don't want that level, but I give it to them anyway because sometimes it's just like it's too much for them to hold on to.
Well,
and yeah.
I'm sorry, YouTube will amplify that though with if you are talking a lot on a specific subject and you start to see viewers go down, you start to question, am I talking too much? Am I boring people? But sometimes that's like a thing in your head. I notice that too. Sometimes when I'm too into a topic that I'm very passionate about, that I want to continue talking about, and I see people going down, I'll start to like correlate that with the conversation I'm having or the topic that I'm discussing, and I'll be like, people are bored. They don't want to hear me. Like, I'm talking way too much. Like I need to just shorten it up, you know. But sometimes it's just the way that it works out, and sometimes it's not about the conversation I'm having or what is being discussed.
Oh, this is cool. I was talking in the Twitch chat and about this book that I've been reading, and Cinnabon has apparently started reading it too. I'm loving it so much so far. Reading the first chapter. Thank you. So yeah, so it's this book called In Search of the Miraculous.
In Search of the Miraculous.
And it is a series of dialogues between two folks who are interested in finding wonder and awe in the Far East and traveling and finding all the knowledge that they can. And it is just so fascinating. Like it opens up to your brain to thinking about the human condition and the human experience in ways that were previously just like, especially nowadays, are very hard to come by. It was written in like the 1910s. And it's just so fascinating. Like one of the pieces that really grabbed me was that like when we say I and we refer to ourselves, we're actually referring to a plurality. Like we're referring to multiple different people. And it's like there is an I that wants to get up in the morning early and do a lot of work. And then there's another one that once you get there, they're like, nah, I'll just stay in the blanket because it's warm.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. I never thought about it like
that.
I was like, oh shit, I gave her the go ahead.
It's like your head is like a house and there's a bunch of servants in it, kind of like in SpongeBob where they're trying to find his name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
the library
that,
drawer
but it's
or the
like
big file cabinets. Right?
Yeah. And they're trying to find his name and they can't find it, but it's like in your house with all these servants, no one's really like the master. There are some that take the lead and are in charge for a longer period of time, but everyone's really still like a servant. It's just a really strange idea, but it opens up your brain to all these new ways of thinking about yourself.
Yeah. Well said.
No, I'm curious. So like basically I got an army in my head, right, of different JJs,
different personalities.
All my different personalities, and sometimes they take hold, sometimes they can gravitate towards one way, but eventually like the consensus will bring me to one idea.
Normally. But every day you wake up a little different.
I don't know where the wrench is. Tony, where's the wrench?
Tony's gone, dude.
Fuck!
He disappeared.
The wrench should be in there, right? Oh no, hang on. No, the wrench is on the cable car.
Oh, it's on the cable car?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it might be there. Yeah.
So what's that book called? Or Beg text me, so I want to listen to it.
Something of the
Sure.
I want to explore my mind. I like to branch out into other
In
perspectives
search
that
of
I
the
don't.
miraculous.
In search of the miraculous. I like to.
It's something else. This
wonderful.
Assassin's Creed Shadows story's developing more as time's going on.
All right, report on it.
But Ubisoft has cancelled its Tokyo Game Show plans.
What?
2 days
Oh, that
before
makes
the
sense.
event.
They canceled their Tokyo Game Show plans. Japan got upset. Damn, dude.
So I don't know what's going on with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm imagining they took one look at Ghost of Tsushima sequel and was like, I think we might have the more subpar samurai game here.
What do you think is that? Okay. Why are they being investigated though?
Yeah, I'm trying to verify that because I've not seen that.
Did Andrew just make it up? Or wait, who said that?
I think someone in chat said it.
That was probably made up, bro.
Yeah.
It was probably
source, trust me.
just bro chat, bro news. Get out of here.
Underrated source.
Yeah. We got Scott Matheson, member for 20 months recruit. Thank you for almost 2 years, man. Appreciate that. Nothing to say. Oh, that was Nero the Hero that said that Japanese government was investigating EC Shadows. Bro news. Thank you guys for almost 1,600 likes. Greatly appreciated. Thank you to everybody who's here. There we go. Shit. Mikhail, no!
Oh, you got this scene.
Oh,
Nice.
Tony's back now.
Yeah.
There he is.
I don't usually get this one.
Usually kicks the thing and shoots it, but I already blew it up.
Yeah, it throws a grenade, right? Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there goes your name instead.
Hot potato.
That's cool.
Does the same thing. All right.
Wow.
Poor Mikhail. Everybody pay respects to Mikhail. He's a fallen hero. He's not dead yet, but he will be soon. He's literally, without him,
He's a hero, dude.
it would have been done.
He's a
Dude.
hero.
Joe would have escaped.
But can't you see
Nikolai's
those
my
monsters
favorite,
are
though.
also the victims of
He's a
Umbrella?
hero.
That explains a lot.
Taking it out on them.
Yeah, where's Bob?
Understand something.
Great question.
He's the only one that didn't show up.
I think the one thing that we've learned from tying in the row with Resident Evil is Bob. Where's Bob? I think it's very fitting.
I know
real.
that. And right now, that's the only reason why I'm.
Yeah,
trying to
Brandon,
cooperate.
we talked about that a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah, we read that before, yeah, and we talked about the barbarian with that when Andrew first joined in, I think, or
Yeah, we went pretty in depth on that.
no, Andrew wasn't here.
Andrew was it? Well, we started talking about it before Andrew was in here,
Yeah.
but then we touched back on the subject after.
Don't.
The Barbarian was a good movie. I liked it. I don't know. It's hard to tell with those new directors, right? Those new.
My men.
What movie is that?
Don't think
It was
When it's not the one with the people living in the walls and stuff, right? No.
in the basement.
Yeah, but they're living in your house, right?
Yeah,
I wanted to see that.
it was like a Airbnb.
I want to see that.
And then I liked it. I thought it was fun. I really enjoyed it. Like as an indie movie, it was great. It was a good ride, right? I enjoyed it. Those indie directors, you just don't know because sometimes they'll make a movie that's like, oh, it's pretty good, and then they'll make the next movie and be like, whoa,
True.
they had a lot of talent, or they'll make the next movie and be like, whoa, okay, they really never had any potential. You know, like it's hit and miss. I don't know.
True.
There's so many factors involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, also too, like when you're an indie developer and you're doing indie stuff, you don't really answer to anybody, so you get to kind of like do what you want. But then when you unfortunately have to go under the moniker of a bigger, studio, they kind of come down on you and they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're actually going to do this instead. And that's kind of like one of the big issues that happens with this kind of stuff. You know, you have these great ideas and you might know the source material and know what the people want, but the higher ups are like, no, we know what people want, so we're going to do that. I mean, just recently they announced for like that X-Men 97 show that got critical praise across the board for the first season. They just announced that they scrapped the storylines for Age of Apocalypse and Onslaught, and everybody's been like, we've been wanting that shit for years. What the fuck are you doing? So it's like, you got to answer these higher ups, and that's kind of where what's it called? Imagination gets stunted. You know,
Yeah.
talent gets stunted in that way.
Because they try to they just kill the creativity by just interjecting so much that's like that's not even what the original idea was. But okay.
Yeah. You know,
There's
like,
a lot of.
Yeah, go ahead, Maggie.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say there's also a lot of incentive for writers in Hollywood that are trying to pitch scripts, spec screenplays for potentially the chance to get a lot of money, maybe in the millions or tens of millions. There's a lot of incentive for them, the way that they're taught, to give me the same thing but different. You know, give us what we've seen but distort it slightly, and a lot of folks want to see that too. A lot of the very ambitious, innovative movies. That's always a big point of contention with trying to get it funded, trying to get studios to buy in. The bigger the deviation from whatever genre or blend of genres that your script actually executes, the more skeptical and the more afraid they will be of taking the risks of investing in that. Just like even down the level of to the level of suggesting the ideas, it's very much encouraged to align with on some level what you think executives would like, because there is a lot of like sort of communication there between professional screenwriters and professional producers and the folks who like read this, like in a time, in an age, for example, where there's like so many zombie movies coming in, like can we really even, no matter how good it is, can we really even buy into another? Is that something that we just want to avoid as a studio? We're not going to buy in. So there's just so many factors to getting something funded that is an indie idea or concept that is that original, because it's not familiar enough, or it's too familiar and it's too oversaturated. So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess looking at it through their perspective, it could be, I guess they're the ones that are putting up the money, so it's always a risk, it's always a gamble, but it's the ones that break the norm, that go outside of the comfort zone, that go into different territories, of the passionate ones that invest a little but make big, it's, I don't know. I think I understood what you're saying. I was like playing at the same time, so I kind of got it.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, that's most of it. Yeah, it's to win big that way. You gotta be a little bit brazen, a little bold with what you're trying to put together.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the complaints that, from what I understand from screenplay readers at studios, come from is just a lot of the ideas are just, they're mishmashes of the last couple of movies that people have seen. Maybe there's not a good through line between certain characters. There's any number of things that can turn away what any sort of director would do from like getting more money.
Yeah.
Very true.
Andy, why'd you take your sweet vest off?
And your sweet hat.
I said I was sweating.
Oh yeah, no AC Europe. I got it.
Oh, true. They don't have AC there. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Like
I actually do. I've got an AC unit right here, actually. So.
Oh, so you're good.
Are you guys Amish?
Corey's just an ignorant American. Please understand.
Germany really sucked just the AC. Other than that, it was great.
Yeah, Europe just don't practice AC on a wide scale. I mean, I have AC.
I think we have AC.
Like four AC units.
You guys should like initiate like $1 billion plan to get AC in every building. Just a thought. I mean, you guys probably are behind it, right? Like, wouldn't you want like your taxpayer dollars to go to AC rather than like where you don't know where it goes? Just a thought. Roads can last another year, right?
Why don't they just do they sell ACs there at Tesco and stuff, or where?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, nobody buys.
I mean, this is heavy as shit. I don't want to pick it up, but yeah, I've got a AC unit here.
Oh, you got
that you've got to vent out.
Corey lifted like a $200, 200 pound, 250 pound one. Put it in the studio
by
window
myself.
By himself while it's raining.
Dude, I died.
Yeah,
I had rips in all my pants from it and shit. Dude, getting it out of my house was so hard. I dropped it 4 times at least.
Wait, say that again. You had rips in all of your pants. So like you tried to lift one, ripped it, and then changed pants, and then kept going.
No. I just had a bunch of rips. Like my entire pants were ripped. My entire crotch was ripped out. Each leg.
Because he was lifting a 250 pound.
And it's sharp. It's sharp metal, dude.
Oh, I thought it was because your like legs were like hulking out.
Dangerous.
Say that. Flex my
risky
quads.
behavior.
Oh yeah, dude.
I turned into Bruce Banner.
I thought that's what it was. Like, dude, it was so heavy. I just had
The corners are so sharp. I'm bleeding and everything, dude. I got caught.
Oh my god.
See, it can be done, Andy. You just could have put your pants
gotta be a
into
man.
it.
No, I'm kidding.
Gotta give her, bud.
It sucked. I've never sweat so much in my life, to be honest. That's when we were doing the marathon. That's when I did that.
Yep.
Fucking Europe, man.
Europe sucked.
I liked it. It's
cool.
really nice.
Germany was awesome.
It's cool because there's so much history there that goes back way further than the U.S.
Before we were made.
We were having a conversation. I was like, "Yeah, bro, this building was like really old. It was made in like the 1700s." It was like
600s, dude. Like the 300s.
1700s. That's nothing. It's like, oh shit, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I bet that Cologne
preserving.
Huh?
Is it the Cologne Cathedral?
Yeah, the Cologne Cathedral, dude, was awesome.
I was talking about something, but yeah.
That was one of the
building's
coolest things I've
amazing.
seen in Germany.
That building is very. When you see the Cologne Cathedral in person, it's very. It puts everything in perspective.
I wish you never even would have told me about it, and I just would have saw it though.
Yeah,
I would have freaked out. You know,
because I had no idea that was there. I had absolutely no idea. I just got out of the train and I was like,
literally
what the
right out of the train.
What kind of Tim Burton Batman and shit is going on over here?
It was cool though. We were drinking beers there, singing Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true.
Michaela, what's it? Michaela.
Yep, Michaela.
Got on
From
there.
Invader.
Had to back off.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Well, because we were all just having a good time singing Pokemon, and Michaela from Invader Studios was hanging out with us, first time ever, and I was like, bro, he's embarrassed. He's trying to not be with us right now. He's like, no, I like it. I just didn't know what was going on.
I'm not used to it, or something.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I'm trying to thanks. So I gotta mix this now. I'm trying to. Oh, I gotta go get the hose. That's what it is. This lid will.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your G Fuel cup.
No, I'm trying to figure out the game and my
Here,
G.
here.
I got it.
No, you didn't. You got okay. So once it gets in, you gotta push them. I know. I think you've been dishwashing them. That's not. I don't think you're supposed to.
Yeah, I think it's warping my lids.
All
right, I know where to go.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some dinner. Be right back.
Okay, I gotta eat too.
Yeah.
I have to call her here pretty quick.
I'm gonna get going soon too.
Row Squad.
Yeah, I think
You've
I'll
been
just eat
amazing
after.
tonight.
Yeah.
Row Squad, Row Team, you guys have all been amazing. I think we'll call it here because, like, at this point, you know, I could just get further, but I'm not going to be able to finish it tonight. It's been really fun. It's been a really good conversation. We got to, like, kind of let loose and just chat. We got to talk about stuff at State of Play. We unfortunately had no Resident Evil news. You know, there's a good chance we'll get some at Tokyo Game Show, but also, you know, keep your expectations in check.
Yep.
Just like tonight, don't be disappointed if there's nothing. They did say they were working on another one.
Be hopeful, but don't.
Yeah. I mean, get excited. It's fun to be excited, but just know that, like, if it doesn't happen, don't let it ruin your week.
Exactly.
You know, we've been through this. We've
been through this a million times.
8 years now, and we've had some hit, dude. We had some streams where, like, dude, I streamed it randomly. I had no idea they were gonna announce us. We had some like everybody thought it was gonna be here, and it was not here. Like, we've been through it all. Today was one of those where it was still fun. We still had a good time hanging out with everybody. We got to play some Resident Evil 3. We got the GOG Resident Evil 3 coming out tomorrow. We got Dino Crisis coming out on PlayStation 5. I'm going to be streaming that.
Why wouldn't they wait till the 28th to release that?
With Dino Crisis?
No, RE3.
Oh, because we told them.
3 days behind.
We told them that our interview is coming out on 28th. So we're like, you're right.
We don't want them to take all our.
Yeah, we'll go 3 days early. You know, so they're like, we'll pump it up for you. We'll get it out 3 days early so that when your interview drops with Catherine Disher and Allison Court, people will be there. That's what we worked out.
True.
But then we got Silent Hill 2 remake coming out in 2 weeks, dude. We got tons coming up, you know, and that's why I said, like, earlier I was like, dude, I really think there's gonna be something Resident Evil. I'm excited. I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but at the same time, if there's not, your freaking Silent Hill 2 remake right around the corner. I'll be good if it's good. I'm hoping it's good.
Yeah.
But I think that's good. I think that's a good way to add a little additional to this event. I mean, if you're new here and you've been sticking around, thank you so much. If you like the survival horror and the Resident Evil in particular, I mean, this is the channel for you. We got interviews, we got Let's Plays, we got all the news, we got it all. We got some people here. No, actually, I caught up with that, but we got El Royal Loco, 38 months recruit. Thank you for over 3 years, man.
What's going on, Row Squad?
Welcome, dude. Welcome. Holy crap, it's getting hype in here right now. What the hell happened? I was closing it out. Adazuka with a $150 super chat and those sweet golden cheeks. Thank you for getting those. Everybody clap them. We got Gary Gray with an incredibly generous $20 super chat. My man coming in swinging. Thank you, Gary.
Hi, JJ, Corey, Biggie, Tony, Andy. Fears to Fathom Marathon bonus stream maybe soon?
Dude, I played through all of them except for the new one. I am so pumped to play, but right now I'm doing Alien, so I can't. But to play that and go back through all of them, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
Wait, what is Fears to Fathom? What is that?
It's an indie horror experience. I wouldn't say it's a game. Like, each one is like an episode.
Is it more like a puppet combo in a way, right?
It's like a puppet combo style,
Yeah.
but each one is more of an episode where each one is completely different. So you have all different types of horror. You have a home invasion. You have a killer in the woods. Like, you have a cult.
Oh, I played the home invasion one. That's the one I played.
Yeah, they're really good bite-sized horror gaming experiences that are very nostalgic, very into the retro style of graphics. Everyone I've played has been absolutely fantastic, and they keep dropping them. And I usually stream them all to my other channel, JJ vs. Evil. Shameless plug. And this one, I'm waiting to finish Alien Isolation until I can play. But I'm having this feeling that Alien Isolation is going to be my next Days Gone, where it's going to be a 20-part series. Dude, it's like, take it forever.
4 parts.
Yeah. But no, yes, thank you for that, Gary. And eventually, yes, the latest episode of Fears to Fathom will be on JJ vs. Evil, and eventually, yeah, a marathon of that would be fantastic. But I just want to thank you all again so much for coming by. Again, it's been a very fun stream, regardless of not a lot of information. And don't worry, we got a lot coming up. Remember that Catherine Disher and Allison Court interview is coming up on September 28th, daylight. So a lot to look forward to. So if you're new here and you're not subscribed, make sure to do so. Thank you so much for over 1,600 likes. That is absolutely insane. Massive thank you to Andy for hooking us up with those 5 gifted because I couldn't. Coming in clutch.
Good man.
Let's throw it over to Andy to close it out. Andy, anything you want to say?
No, always a pleasure jumping on with Team Row. It's been a while since we was on here doing some.
Yeah, I thought you
watch
quit the
parties,
team.
so- No, never.
Okay,
never.
good. That's what I wanted to hear. Now pledge your allegiance and draw some blood.
No, it's always a pleasure. Hopefully now with the kind of the Resident Evil 9 news still not being upon us, it gives us another opportunity to all come together and do another watch party with another state of play or the like.
Yes.
Sure.
Very, very well. How about you, Tony? Anything you want to say before we close it out? Unbelievable.
His chair just starts.
He's absolutely bereft.
Unbelievable.
He's getting supper. He's gonna be.
You
a
always
minute.
say bereft.
All right, let's lower it down to Beggy Bag down there below at the bottom. Beggy, close us out.
Yeah, no, it's been a wonderful time. Just felt needed to hang out and take in one of these events together. I'm actually really excited for a lot of what we saw. Alan Wake 2 expansion, how you were saying, for there eventually comes a game that you spend like so many sessions, so many streams trying to beat, like Days Gone. For me, I felt like that was kind of Alan Wake 2, and then we beat it, and now there's an expansion, so I'm excited for that. I might even dive further into the Remedy verse and play like Control. But yeah, obviously very excited for Dynasty Warriors. Very excited for Ghost of Iote. So no, I mean there's a lot to enjoy here. And it was good to talk about just kind of where Resident Evil is headed, where it's been, and some cool things that are happening. So but yeah, it was great to see everyone in chat. I feel like it's been a while since I said hi to the YouTube.
About time they do an event again so we can all stream together. And well said, Beg.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking me out of Alan Wake 2. I appreciate it. And that's all we got.
Oh,
guys.
by the way, Sick and Twisted,
way longer
pretty
like Days
soon.
Gone.
Pretty soon.
Yeah, way longer.
Cool.
You talked me out of it. But no, I'm just
That was
kidding.
the event.
But thank you guys so much for joining, Row Team. And thank you, chat, so much for joining. You guys have been incredible tonight. Don't worry, in the future, we'll have another one, and we'll get to experience it together, and we'll get to all live that hype once again. Chasing that dragon, baby. Have a good night, and we'll catch you back here at the Residence of Evil. Good night, everybody.
Good night.